got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. marijuana. I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting
to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana,
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped, hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. Hit with the F5 and get dropped.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid.
Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a bloodstain. In my hood. Hey, motherfucker! Hey, you know what we gotta start with though? It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid. Yo, welcome to the Manic Chronicles IRL review. We've been peeping the WWE draft right here as well. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, should I drop the other freaking verse? Oh, you want to hear my verse on that?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the land of the East Bay, East Oakland, born and raised. These grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you with a blood stain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get snapped, get slopped, right? Hit with the if I get dropped. Alright, y'all messed that one up a little bit, bro. But that verse is tight, bro. Hey, not too many people have heard that verse.
Hey man, that's a sick ass verse though. From when I heard it on the song, I was like, oh shit, this is you, cuz?
But everybody's heard that intro.
Yeah, like
everybody's heard my pop.
But it's
intro.
just like no one ever thought it would be Manic, dude. Like for real, dude. And Manic, yo, he's a rapper too.
Hey, I got a lot of music, man. I got a lot of music, believe it or not. I just don't promote that shit, man. But then I hear other people's music, and I'm just like, bro, why are they even promoting that? Why are they even freaking hitting that one time, bro? YounginN3ckrolo, how's your day?
Hey.
But don't tell us about it.
Just rap about it.
Don't tell us about it. Just rap about it. Don't tell us about it. Just rap about it. Let me take a picture with that. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Shit, man. Started with the rough patch. You already know, man. I was trying to wake up. Yeah, and hit it by noon. Shit. I was already scratching my eyes saying shit. I gotta take a shit though. Shit. People always looking like they always schizo. But you know what, man? I was just like, shit. Gotta make breakfast real quick. Then you already know later gotta dip and hit the live stream with the juggalo at the crib. Yeah, you already know. Oh wait, when I was on the way, saw Thea and Ellie and Mila. Damn, I was like, what happened with y'all? They in front of Broadway Liquors. Told me that they almost got into a collision with another car. Yo, red cars are always leaving scars. Yo, truth, watch out for them. You know it's bad luck when you see them rolling around. Shit, I don't know when the cops gonna pull over these peeps because you know what, they acting like clowns. Shit, they ain't no juggalo, they a juggalo. You already know. Shit.
Hey, YounginN3ckrolo, thanks for the spit. YounginN3ckrolo, that sounded like a trip. Oh, that sounded like one hell of a trip to see your family and almost get into a car accident, yo. A fender been the event, yo.
Hey.
And Mila in the car, yo.
Oh,
that's going too far, yo.
Oh.
Hey, bruh, welcome to another Manic Chronicles, bruh. So I'm gonna give you the introduction, bruh. So freaking, you heard it from YounginN3ckrolo.
Yeah.
Manic gave himself in this piece, motherfucker. We did a open RA, and so I'm kind of excited that Hanji, you haven't really peeped the last couple streams,
dude,
right?
No, for real, man.
RVD! What the hell? RVD just showed up on Raw! Yo.
What? I show you guys right now, but I can't dox myself. But RVD's back. Yeah, I was just kicking it with him at freaking WrestleCon.
Dude, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
right. Hey, Raw's been cracking today, bro. Raw's been cracking.
Hell yeah.
Love pro wrestling, bro. Love pro wrestling. I don't even know if there's a basketball game today, nor do I care, bro.
Hey,
Good shit, bro. All right, so peep this, bro. Last stream, we did a light goal for a downtown Oakland IRL stream.
What?
We met our light goal.
Hey.
So Saturday night, when everybody got out of the clubs, I did a straight IRL around this whole block right here. On Saturday night, you didn't hear about that, huh? We'll talk about that. You know what I mean? We'll talk about that for sure. YounginN3ckrolo, seems like you had a long day though, huh?
Yeah, it was just, man, just chilling at the house with
Yeah.
Carlos, and the power went out and shit over
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you have to call anybody?
here. The electrician came through later, and then it was like he was there for a second
Yeah.
and then left, and then somehow just power came back on. So,
That's
you know, like, they really be coming out of their way to fix power in certain areas.
They do a very underrated job.
You
Because
know?
he being an electrician. Oh. All right, y'all. Let's freaking. So we got that to cover. Hey, bro, CgoTheAmigo. Your boy CgoTheAmigo came over.
Yeah, dude, I heard about that.
What?
You
You
told me it was
didn't
hella
see
crazy.
it though, huh?
Nah, dude, I was like, I gotta wait until I see Manic, and I'm gonna watch it later tonight.
Hey,
just
bro.
to get on the feedback of it, you know,
We
like.
did a Pog stream first, right? We covered all about Pogs, bro, the history of Pogs. The next one, I'm probably gonna do the history of the O.J. Simpson trial. You know what I mean? Because
shit,
freaking,
dude.
a lot of people need to hear, because I lived that shit.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? I lived that. And there's from perspective, it's a lot different than what the media is showing everybody now.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
The
That's true.
timeline's messed up. They get the timelines messed up. Google will get the timelines messed up, and they'll paint their own picture to
Yeah.
fit their own narrative, bro. So I'm trying to fucking debunk all these narratives, bro, because freaking I hate arguing with these kids, bro. And then I was like, no, I lived that. That's not what happened. You're like, well, Google says blah blah blah.
Fuck Google, dude. People just want to say, oh, I know because of Google, but were you really there though? Were you there? Like, did you hear about this shit? Did you see it on the news? Like, nah, we were like little shits, not even watching the news at the time. Like for me,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean?
So me and CgoTheAmigo, we chopped it up. We kicked it on stream. I love. Shout out to Hanji for coming on with me today, bro.
Hey, hell yeah.
I love doing this shit. I love doing these streams. I can do them by myself,
Yeah.
but I'd much rather somebody be here with me, just throw ideas off of and everything,
Right.
bruh. But freaking the interview with CgoTheAmigo, bruh.
Hey, I heard that shit was fire, yo.
Bruh.
I heard that hella people were in on it too, and I
Hella
was
people.
like, dude, man, you guys were trying to message me to come through.
We were.
And Carlos even told me about it, and I was like, dude, my phone's been whacked this
It
whole
has,
time, dude.
bruh,
And I'm like,
it has.
bro, I need to get a
Quote
new phone.
unquote, whack.
Yeah.
But bruh, so hey yo, if any of y'all in here didn't catch that CgoTheAmigo stream, man, that dude went deep about his whole life. And if you fucking, I re-listened to it, bruh, and I felt that shit, bruh. I want to do a lot more streams like that where we just freaking grab the audience, bruh, and twist them, bruh, cause freaking
Let them know about
just
the
let them
real
know
shit.
about our lives, bruh.
Yeah,
just
the real
freaking
shit.
twist them, bruh. Dude, freaking just get them by the niche, bruh.
Yeah, for real, because people don't even really know about the real shit that be happening in the
Nope.
streets, and they, you know, claim they lived it and everything,
That's
but
true.
really, were you out there?
That's
Did you
true.
see shit? Or are you just saying that you saw shit?
That's
Like,
true.
You know?
And me and CgoTheAmigo, we went over it all, bro. Hey, chat, let us know how the vocals are. Who's in the chat right now? Shout out Jazzy. Shout out East Bay. Shout out OTM Jay, bro. Oh, the OTM Jay interview.
Hey.
That was another good one, bro. You missed that one
Dude,
too.
yo, I missed that
You got a lot
one.
to catch up on, bro.
I gotta start watching all this shit tonight. Like when I get back home, I'm gonna put it on and recap on everything. You know, like for real, man.
Cause I'm getting a lot better at podcasting.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm bringing in people that y'all don't know who these people are.
No,
They got
for
a
real,
story.
dude.
They got a story to tell,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That and Jason was another one where I was watching that and I felt that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Felt that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Not because they're freaking family members and shit, but freaking everybody got a story to tell, man. It seems like everybody I know, everybody in my family, people that I keep in my circle, we all got a story to tell, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and Hanji got a story to tell. You know what I mean? That'll be a whole nother podcast. We'll get. I don't even know. Hey, bro, I don't even know if we can legally get into what Hanji's been into, bro.
Man,
I don't want to
legally,
talk to you or
hey,
anything,
hey,
but
man, by court standards, I don't know if I can get into that, especially with baby mamas and all. You know,
Alright, that's all you have to say. I'm
Yeah,
sure everybody, you
yeah.
just twisted everybody into the stream right now. Anybody that had a baby mama knows the freaking struggle of that, bro.
dude, if you gotta go to court shit just because of your baby mama, don't talk about her on live stream. You'll give her more credit.
Yeah.
Because they'll use that against you in court and make you look like the bad guy because you talk
Hell
mess.
yeah.
You know, like that only look good for single fathers out there.
Hey, bro, I remember rolling up to the house and she was recording you guys talking.
Dude, yeah.
And I was like, what is this shit? And I saw it from afar and I'm like, what is this chick doing? And I pulled up and she was like, oh, hi, Manic. And she just took off down the street and jumped into a car and the car took off. I'm just all like, what the fuck? Anyways, listen to YounginN3ckrolo, bro. YounginN3ckrolo spitting freaking wisdom out here. YounginN3ckrolo, you had a long day, bro. I think you might need a beer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
We have like goals.
Yo.
Bruh, check this out. Get us to 10 likes on this.
Yeah.
We'll crack a beer.
Hey, hell
So, hey, $5 a chop. Every sub that we get is a chop. Where are we at now, bro? Our subs are blowing up. Yo, thank you guys so much.
Hey, for sure.
So we're at 621 right now. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to sub, bruh.
Hey,
We came up so much, bro. My watch hours are freaking to the roof, bruh. It's crazy how, because YouTube Studios tells you your watch hours while people are watching.
Yeah.
And also your watch hours after the stream. And freaking, it seems like freaking a lot of my streams are in the hundreds, bro. And they're freaking, every time I check, the numbers are going up. A lot of people are watching these streams, right? One more like and we got a chop.
Oh shit! One more.
One more like,
let's get it.
come on,
Let's get
eight,
it.
10 more, 8, and then 6 more likes, and YounginN3ckrolo can have a beer. You haven't had a beer yet today, huh?
Oh, no.
Come on, y'all, look at, hey, help the YounginN3ckrolo out, help the YounginN3ckrolo out, bruh. Come on, bruh. Check this out. Get this to freaking 10 likes. Me and YounginN3ckrolo will slam a beer.
Hey, for sure.
Get it to 15 likes. We'll slam another beer.
Hell yeah.
And you know what I mean? Shit. Thank you guys so much for all the support on this channel, bruh.
For real, thank
It's
you.
like, it seems like I only got like 10, 13, 14 people watching. But each one of y'all means a lot because you guys are liking, you're commenting, the chat engagement's dope.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Jazzy out there dropping the freaking menu, dropping the stream lab. Shout out Jazzy.
Hey.
Shout out Jazzy for coming through for all these streams, bruh.
Shout out Jazzy for the Streamlabs. For real,
Hey,
man.
shout out for the stream labs, Jazzy. Thank you very much.
Hey, for real, man.
With that, back to the freaking the CgoTheAmigo and the OTM Jay, man. Those interviews are great, man. I listened to those after I nitpicked a couple things I probably could have done better. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it was very genuine. I feel like a lot of streamers when they're interviewing people, they plan things out too much.
Yeah.
And it's not. It gets to a point where it's not genuine.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's not genuine whatsoever. I
Yeah.
like how like our streams are more genuine. People are rewatching these streams afterwards like they're a podcast or something. You know what I mean?
dude.
And just to freaking listen to us talk, you know, and freaking, you know, and I've seen streamers, way too much streamers will just sit there and look at the chat the whole time and just react to
Just
the
like
chat.
freaking just
and not have
reacting.
anything to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just like, so I like to have topics. I like to chill with the chat. I like to have topics. I like the way things are going left and right. I think we got a good formula that we're doing now with these streams, man. I think freaking all we gotta do is keep going, bro. I can easily shout out a homie and be like, hey, drop my link, bro. Drop me here. You know what I mean? I could pay somebody to freaking, hey, drop me on your story.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't mean anything. You
Especially
know?
if you don't have content built up for your stream
It
too,
won't, bro.
man.
If you're not ready, you have to gradually get up here.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think I jumped leaps and bounds when we started these live streams
Dude,
about a month ago, bro.
Man, when you started it,
Yeah.
it went from down below, but it starts climbing up, and we're like, what? Like, people are starting to actually like this, like, and it doesn't even matter. You're actually starting to like it. You're getting it, you know, like you're understanding it, and that's the thing that we want to let people know. Like, hey, try to understand this too, like how we do with you, like, you know.
Make the audio louder. Never mind, it's good. All right, thank you very much, bro. We tapped in with a couple of the audios earlier. Maybe I'll freaking get in here a little more. See where we're at with these mics and these levels here. I think we're good. All right, y'all. How's the video quality? Y'all let us know, motherfucker. Let us know, bruh. Cause this is all freaking. It was just me and Bob trying to figure all this out. Bob is a freaking genius, bro. When it comes to technology,
dude. Like when he started helping us, man, Bob really helped us out a lot.
Hey, shout out East Bay Bob, bro. He's in the chat, bro. That's the real one right there, man. The realest, probably the realest one I know. You know, he legit always came through. If you ever needed my brother, always came through.
Hell yeah.
If I needed help with anything, he always came through, bro.
Dude, for real, like when back then when I was younger and I just need some music and you know like he already, you know, had that shit on download and it was just so easy to get it.
All that underground shit.
Dude, like for real, and even stuff like where they had CDs and they let us listen to their CDs and shit. You know, like you guys hooked us up with different music styles, man.
Yeah, we had to, bro.
You know?
Radio's not where it's at, man.
Yeah.
You guys are, and our whole family is musically like intelligent. We know the old school, new school. You go to one of our family parties, they're slapping Brent Wood nonstop.
Dude, hell yeah, man.
Brent Wood to the freaking max, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Freaking different oldies, freaking Temptations, the Whispers, freaking.
Man, the Whispers, dude.
I remember when we were hella younger, bro. You, Carlitos, and Dresser were just kids, bro, right? You were just kids, and there was a party at the house, right?
Yeah. And
freaking, we had just gotten done for kicking it with my dad, right? We came home, right? We went to Bob's room, and freaking. We didn't have toys. We had collectible items, right? Yeah. We had an Apocalypse figure, big ass Apocalypse figure. We had some freaking collectibles that are probably worth hundreds of dollars. But when we walked in, the freaking Apocalypse's head was all thrown over here. All the freaking toys were torn apart. Do you remember that, Hunji? No. Do you remember that? I think I might have been Carlitos, bro. Shout out my cousin Carlitos. Bob knows what's up. Bob knows the vibes.
Shout out to the brother, you know.
Could likely be better video, but I don't mess with that. Yeah, bro, I'll try. Yeah, you're right, East Bay Bob, you're right. But we'll freaking work with it, motherfucker. I know this is right here with this freaking, the donation thing's kind of puffed over right there. I'll fix that in a little bit. How about we fix that right now? Let's go to, let's do this, let's do a full screen right here. We'll get this over. We'll transition that back. And I'll come over here. And we'll put that over here. How's that look? Wow. Hey, I'm learning stuff. Look at I fixed it. Hey, hold on. I didn't fix it all the way though. Hold on. All right, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Wow. Look at that, bro. All right, shout out chat. Hey, is that my Uncle Tim in the chat? What's he saying? Gabe, keep the jacket of Fago free. I'm gonna need the jacket, little nephew. What? You like this? Look at this new Japan jumpsuit I got from WrestleCon, bro. I got the pants too, man. I got the pants too.
You got everything.
Look at that, bro. I had to score this, man.
Hey,
I had to score this, bro. I was on a mission on WrestleCon, bro. I spent freaking probably more than a G on merch, man. And WrestleMania shirts and jackets and hats. And I even had bought some stuff for my coworker that wanted to go that couldn't make it, right? And then I had it in my backpack ready to give it to him, but then I was like, wait a minute, let me check eBay. And freaking everything that I had was freaking 4 or 5 times more than freaking I bought it for. Right off the bat, I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm keeping this shit. I'm keeping this. Hey, Uncle Tim, maybe I got you a twisted hat for you. On lock. Ooh, Uncle Tim.
Twisted.
Hey, did you notice my Uncle Tim lost his mod? Look, he don't got his wrench anymore.
Oh, what happened, Uncle Tim?
Oh, no.
That's another story.
We're not going to speak on that right now.
That's another story.
Hey, Uncle Tim, if you're on your best behavior, maybe we'll get your mod back, all right? How about that, bro? How about that shit? Yeah, how about that? So freaking, what else do we get to talk about, bro? Let's go back to the CgoTheAmigo, man. He talked about his life. He talked about his pops. He talks about not holding resentment to people, bro, because you never know when people are gonna pass away. Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't hold that shit inside, man. Yeah. Don't hold that shit inside, bro. And he didn't just tell us about it. He explained why. You know what I mean? The chat was feeling that shit. I was feeling that shit. I was sitting there like, damn, this is a great fucking interview, bro. I sat here and I'm like, bro, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. This is the kind of stuff I want to do more of. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I could get freaking one of those, you know what I mean? I want to bring all my homies on. Tino, I want to bring Tino on, man. I want to bring Carlitos on. I want to bring all my family on this piece, man. I want to bring them all on here, bruh. To freaking, because I feel like all of us got personality. Yeah. I mean, but you know, freaking CgoTheAmigo brings a certain vibe. Hanji brings a totally different vibe.
Yeah, That's true.
Tino's gonna bring a different vibe. Tino got his own clothing line. Hey, shout out Tino's clothing line. Flourish, bruh.
Hey, Flourish,
shout out that shit, bruh. Not only that, Tino teaches people, he teaches kids how to skate.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You need a skate teacher, go to my cousin's page, Flourish TM on Instagram. And you know, you can message him if you need help, like with kids skateboarding, learning how to skateboard, or even adults. He can teach adults too. It doesn't matter what age, you know.
And then even Dresso, love to have Dresso.
Oh yeah.
I thought I'd never have Dresso back in my house.
Yeah.
You know, after the little situation that happened last time. But you know what? I think sit down with me and Dresso is long overdue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Dresso, come on, bro, let's talk. Come on, freaking much love, Cuzzo. No hard feelings to any of my family, bro. They're freaking. I went to hell and back with all of y'all, man. I just want the best for y'all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I just want the best for everybody. You know, and I'm freaking. I can help as little as I can. You know what I mean? But freaking, we got freaking angels watching after all of us, bro.
Man. We got our families watching over us, the people that did good for us, and you know, like that showed us try to do right instead of just keep making the same mistakes.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, we have family members that passed on what they talked about.
Hell
we gotta
yeah.
keep that in record too, like not just saying for us to remember it,
yeah,
but also to teach our other cousins, little cousins, you know, nieces, whatever you have, to teach them how to do better than what our families went through.
Hell yeah. Hey, R.I.P. Uncle Larry just passed away not too long ago,
R.I.P. Uncle Larry, for real, man.
Uncle Larry freaking, I don't know, he was not saying he was a distant relative, bro, but he, out of that side of the family, he was the only one that would come over freaking all the time.
Dude,
all the
like
get-togethers,
parties.
all the parties,
dude,
bro.
Like, man.
All the parties. And then at the freaking, what was it, Easter? To have his side of the family, I haven't seen his side in a while, but they all came through and kicked it.
Hella long, man.
They were all hella cool, bro.
Yeah,
They
man.
sat there.
Fun.
They sat there and chopped it up with everybody.
Yeah.
Like they really sat there and got to know everybody, man. That shows class, man.
Yo, for real, I was chopping it up with them. You know, got some free tree, like for real.
All that.
And like, it was so cool, like kicking with the family, and then afterwards, not even asking for anything, but they give to you because you know what, they see good in you. You know?
Yeah, they do.
And it's just like we gotta project that to each other, especially with our family members. If you want to feel that you're gonna prosper and grow with your family, you know.
Hey, we had to hide that little Wayne bottle from them.
Oh, like Tino and Carlos, they were like, Ancho, grab the bottle and put it in your pocket. And I'm like, yo, like, I'll do this for y'all. Because, like, they hella on, like, and this are their family. Like, you know, like, people drink, but, like, sometimes we get too on. And we don't want everyone to get too on if we're not at that level.
But they know the quality. They know what that was. What was that? What kind of alcohol was that?
It was a little Wayne drink. That's what Carlos and Tino were talking about. I forget what the name of it was. It had, like, X marks on the spot with it.
Yeah.
But hey, it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. For a little bottle, that shit hit.
I was tripping over that. I saw you take the bottle, right?
Yeah. Everyone thought I was trying to take it and drink it. I was like, nah. Carlos and Tino told me to hide it. I was like, yeah.
I thought the same thing, bro. I was watching you. I was like, oh, he's taking off with the bottle now, huh? See that? But then I got
like, he's gonna drink it.
But I saw the vibes. You know what I mean? And then I'm really good at freaking. At just watching a crowd, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Really great at that, bro. So freaking, I
already know. You know when shit's gonna go down because a lot of the family gatherings, dude. Manic's always the one to warn us when shit's going down.
I already know, bro.
And he already knows it. He's seeing it happen right then and there. He's like, Hanchi, Tino, dress up. You guys better stay away from here.
Stay out of it. I see one auntie, right? One auntie would go to the other auntie, right?
Yeah.
And then, have you ever? I've seen many situations like this where. Let's say you're feeling some type of way. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
But somebody else is doing good for themselves, right? And I just be like, hey, Anji, there's something wrong with that person over there.
Dude.
And then Anji's feeling some type of way too. So he's just like, there's something wrong with them. And it's that toxicity right there, right? And
it's that drama, that trying to bring up something just to talk about someone for no reason.
And then all of a sudden they go over there and they start poking holes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they start poking.
Nitpick.
And then all of a sudden that one person that was not feeling some type of way whatsoever, all of a sudden starts feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? I see that before it happens, right? And I see that then the auntie will go over there and say something totally contradictory to what they told the other auntie.
Basically saying like you're wrong. like automatic, and you can't fight me on that because, you know, I know more than you, as I'm this, I'm that, and, you know, they're just trying to nitpick at each situation, just not even trying to work together. But you know what? We already recognize it. We're old enough to understand what's happening, and you know, we just leave it at what they're going through, and what we go through is totally different. You know what I mean? Like we're not like that as cousins. We're not like that as uncles to our uncles and shit. Like we understand when they're like, hey, yo, maybe you're not doing this the right way. You know, like, and it's like sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad and understand criticism, and not horrible criticism. It's actually proper criticism.
Constructive feedback.
Constructive, exactly. Where you're gonna help yourself with that, and not just destroy yourself and make it worse for your family. Like what?
Hell yeah.
Like that's not right, you know.
But you know, it happens every family gathering.
It does, you know. Like it has its ups and downs. It's a little wave, you know what I mean?
Hey, craziest family party moments.
Oh shit.
The craziest ones.
Hey.
Let's see. I'll go first, but there's one. I mean, a couple of them involved the YounginN3ckrolo, believe it or not. And so, okay, there's one where Baby Z.
That one. That was me trying to pull him off of me.
All right, so Baby Z and Bella were just chilling, right? They weren't drunk or anything. I know Bella wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know if
I can't speak, you know. But they were just chilling. They're playing around. They start wrestling on the floor, right? Yeah. And nobody really saw any of this, right?
It was just me who saw it, dude. And
I wasn't even there. I was inside.
Dude, like I was outside and I was seeing them wrestle on the ground, and Helika's like, Hanji, get them off of each other. I'm thinking they're playing around, dude. And it's like, nah, it was a real like shit going down, like cousins fighting. And I'm like, wait, what? And I'm literally just like, hey, stop it, stop fighting.
And so, but where's the water bottle come in? Where's this water bottle coming, Hanji? Where's the water bottle
because Bella was trying to get Zenaida with water, and I recognized that, and I was like, "Oh, you trying to get my cousin wet?" I'm like, "You're the youngest cousin, like you know, you're the younger generation, like don't be doing that." And then after she tried to get me with the water, squirting me in the face, and I tried to pop the hole and like get her with it.
Yeah, and that's all anybody saw. At that point, everybody saw was Hanji spraying water all over everybody on the floor, right?
But dude, it was like it wasn't even me; it was Bella that was squeezing it at Zenaida at the end. Like she grabbed it and she went like this to Zenaida, and I was just like.
The water went everywhere, right?
Yeah, dude, and they even got me with it, and I was just like, whatever, dude. Like when we were kids, we always used to do that shit. Like it's nothing now. Like just because we're older.
So when did it go bad?
It went bad when everyone was thinking like wrong about it, dude. Like they were having different intent about like what we were doing, like you know, like, and it's just like, dude, like what they were going through was different. I didn't notice. Yeah. I didn't notice that shit at all. Like, and then afterwards, when I figured it out, I was like, okay, get up. All right. I'm gonna back off, let Theo and Theas handle that because they were really fighting, and I'm like, yo, like I didn't know, like I thought we were
how did you get banned from the backyard though?
Oh, because
when I was coming out, I was taking a piss. When I was coming out to the backyard, it was like my stepdad had you and was walking you back into the room. I went outside, right, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm asking everybody what happened. Nobody knew what happened.
It was the aunties that talked to my Theo about it.
What?
He told me it was the aunties that.
Was it a particular auntie in general?
I don't even know who it was. Theo Tony, he doesn't like.
Shout out Carlos, bro. Carlos is all up in here, man. Hey, like the video, bro. Y'all like that shit. Yeah. Gabe, you hope you make it into. Hey, bro, let me know Saturday. Hey, I'm there, Carlos. Yeah. I'm there. Yeah. I work mornings. On Saturday. So I'll freaking count me in, bro. Count me in. Start that 3 party. Hey, party at Carlitos' house at 3 p.m. on Saturday, y'all. Hit me up for the address. Like, comment, subscribe, motherfucker. But let's see.
Yeah, dude, like that was happening that day though was Zenaida and Bella and the family. Like when Theo Tony, like he took me to the back room. Yeah. All he was just like, Hanji, I gotta talk to you. Like tell me the truth. Like tell me the truth about what started, what happened, and how it ended. Yeah. And then I was like, Theo, all I thought was that they were wrestling. Like I you know, like how me and Manic and Carlos would wrestle when we were younger. All I just saw was that. And then my initial take was like, mess around with them, and then they'll get up, like, you know, like, cause it's just like, that's how we were as kids. We would always wrestle each other. Like, my cousin got us into wrestling, like, he's a wrestler, and, you know, like, he taught us moves, and we would always do fake, like not hits, but, like, we would try to get each other, like, to where, you know, you feel it, and you're like...
Y'all knew how to work. I taught you guys how to work.
Like, not to where we're really, like, hitting each other, hurting each other, when we get in trouble with our, you know, Theos and
That's
Nets,
true.
you know, like... Come on, like, and then after Steele's like, okay, Hanji, I believe you, but like, you're gonna be banned for a bit because your Theos didn't like how you were acting and you were a little bit on. And I was like, you're right, Theo, I am on. But
how much of this was everybody else on too, and it just became like,
dude, everyone else was on more than I was.
Nobody knew what was going on.
There was more fights starting with the family more than me with them, and I'm like, they just all started. They ganged up on me so that they can forget about what happened with them.
Yeah,
that's all I see. Dude. Like,
all right, YounginN3ckrolo, let it be known, brother. Let it be known.
Dude, I see it when I seen it. You know, like I was like, that's not looking right. You're starting to point fingers at me now that you guys were just arguing with each other real quick.
Hey,
you know?
hey, shout out to my pops Tony, man. He's my stepdad, but freaking that guy raised me, bro. I'm not even calling him a fool. Much respect for that guy, man. He held nothing but 2 jobs his whole life. He freaking taught me the morals of hard work. You know what I mean? To do right by your family and freaking love your family. You know what I mean? But I can only wonder what it was like being one male. And he's the only male in the family, and there's three female sisters.
Yeah, for a
I
second.
can only wonder what it's like for him to freaking try to contain all that. It's in his house too. He's just trying to contain everything. You know what I mean? I can only wonder what that's like, man. Shout out to Tony, bro.
You're being overruled because there's more women in your house than there is males too.
That's true.
So you barely have a say, basically. But you already know.
Jason was there. Jason, you were there at that. I remember that. All right, so let's see what the chat's saying right now, bro. Hanji, what a menace. Hanji's a menace, bruh. Hanji was what? Hanji was high, and he was high. Necrolo was high. Oh, was he? Okay. So there's allegations that you were high when all this went down.
Okay. I might have had one blunt that night. Okay, but I wasn't hella high. I was high, but I was like more drunk than being high. Right, we barely try to smoke like that.
Let it be known, bro. Let it be known. So I think, since Jason, we'll go off your topic for a little bit. The craziest family moments at the family parties on the Altamirano side. I'm gonna speak on the Altamirano side. I must have been about 10, 11, and there. I think it was my cousin Mario and his girl were getting married. Right, the big old wedding, right? And Aunt B. It was Aunt B and Uncle Alfred were just freaking. I could tell. I was sitting there just chilling, right? And they were having words, right? And Uncle Alfred, I don't know what Uncle Alfred told Aunt B. I have no idea what he told Aunt B. But he just went over there. He went over there for a second, said something, and walked away. Aunt B got off her fucking table, took her beer, threw it all over homeboy, and it just chaos erupted. Bro, everybody was trying to break it up. Chairs were getting knocked over. There was a big ass 4 or 5 fights broke out, man. The freaking I was inside. There was a fight inside. My mom grabbed me and a couple other kids. We went outside, and there was another fight outside. Hey Uncle Tim, you might remember that, bro. Whose freaking wedding was that? It was the wedding. It was the wedding party. It wasn't the actual wedding. Beautiful wedding, bro. It was the vibes were great. Everything to that last part, and I just remember the bride coming out. And we're like, you guys are ruining this. You guys are ruining everything. You guys always do this. Blah blah blah. And I remember Uncle Tim. Whose party was that? Was gonna stop. It'll laugh because he was high. Hey, no, I'm not under the influence of anything. I'm 100% sober right now. But if you get to 10 likes, me and Hanji will slam a beer.
Come on.
Like, comment, and subscribe, motherfucker. Get it going. Let me try subs. I'm pretty sure the subs are the same. Likes. Let's see if we got we were at 4 likes a second ago. Let me refresh this shit. Cause we'll get
Thanks for the likes, everyone. Shout out.
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, if you're in this freaking, we got 4 likes. If you're in this freaking chat, bro, like the video so we'll get a chop over it off the bat. Bro, we'll both take a chop back to back, bro, for 5 clicks. One more like, bro. One more like. What is Tim saying? I got the whole story wrong, but you got okay, Uncle Tim, call in and let us know what really happened then, bro. I was too young. Hey, bro, R.I.P. and B and Alfred, man. Real G's, bro. There were real G's out there, bro. Man, they didn't take no crap from nobody, bruh. Nobody. Hey Tim, hey Uncle Tim, I see you in the chat, bruh. Who was the big old Native American that always kicked it at the houses? He had long hair, big ass Native American. And he threw the beer at Alan boy. Oh, it was Alan! Alan, he was, bro. That's right. That's right. Oh, Tim got all the tea, bro. He got all the tea.
It'd be crazy when your family member just throws a beer at your ass.
It was nuts. It was Alan, bro. It was. I remember. It was. Hey, Uncle Tim. Who was the big old Native American that always be chilling at all the parties? Tall. He looked like a big old Native American chief, bro. The dude was tall.
Do you always wear the hats and shit?
I know. He had long hair. He wore the necklaces and all that.
Oh, okay, like the native style necklaces. Okay.
But hey, we'll figure it out later. So here's another freaking wild moment in the freaking, and it might not be no crazy moment or anything. I must have been like 11 or 12 years old around that time. And it was a party in Madeira. A lot of the family moved out to Madeira, right, around that time. And so we all went out to Madeira to party, right? And freaking, I remember it was Alex's Annie. Alex's mom, R.I.P. her too, bro. We lost so many great ones, bro, in the last 5 years. So many freaking great ones. Well,
R.I.P. to the family members that have lost their lives.
It was Adam's wedding. Her family jumped in. Randy got mad, and all hell broke loose. And then they blamed us for starting the big fight. Yeah, they did. They blamed VGF. Of course, they blamed VGF, right?
Family sometimes it can be crazy. Okay, just remember that it's reality. Okay, everyone wants to have that perfect family, but no family is perfect.
But I ain't never seen a brawl like that.
Hey man,
I'm from these streets, bro. I'm from Oakland. I see fights every day. This shit was the way it spread like wildfire. Chairs were getting thrown, freaking water was getting thrown, drinks were getting thrown, bro. People were on the floor trying to break it up and got hit. So back to my Alex's mom, and it was her and the big old Native American dude, and they were chilling at a table, right? And they called for me to come over and sit right in the middle of them. So I'm like, okay. Right? And so I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting in the middle, right? I'm vibing, right? And so the big old native, right, takes a big old pipe and a freaking lighter.
I'm gonna spark this real quick.
Right in the air, bro, right? And they passed it to me. Right? And he's like, you ever had any of this, kid? And I'm like, nah. And then he's like, you know how to smoke this? And I'm like, nah. And he's like, put it to your mouth in the hill. And he lit it for me, right? And I coughed all over the place, but I must have sat there at that freaking seat long after they both left. Right, well, this is the first time I ever tapped in. What's Uncle Tim saying? What's Uncle Tim saying? Long after.
We were backing up, Randy trying to stop it, and next thing you know, we were getting yelled out.
Yeah. And so we're in Madeira, the whole family's there. They had a band playing, everybody's dancing, there's a pool right there, and I'm sitting there freaking. This is the first time I ever freaking got, bro. I'm sitting there and freaking. And I remember the native dude. Hey Tim, what's the native guy's name? That big old Native American, bro. He passed away too. R.I.P. him. I'm just forgetting his name. But he was bringing me food and water and shit, and he winked at me like that, bro. And I just remember freaking. It was like a cartoon. It was like Family Guy. It was a big old episode of Family Guy. People falling on the floor. People getting thrown in the pool. Bro, love my family, bro. Love my family. Love my family.
We all got stories from different sides of family members.
So what's up? What's up with the Trejo side? You got a crazy story with the Trejo side?
Let me see. There was one time where, way back when I was little, and when we were at the snow with me, Theanaya, Theosovia, Dresso, with my dad there, I think. I'm not too sure. Maybe he wasn't there. I was too young at the time to remember it fully. But I remember my Theo Tony, he threw a snowball at me. And it hit me in the eyes. I called him a bastard, dude. He was running around the snow trying to get my ass and be like, throw some snow at me.
He was.
I remember them times. Like, I had to check myself because, I was still a kid. Like, you can't talk like that to your uncles. Even then at that, like, don't ever talk to your uncles like that, or grandparents. Like,
I got one for y'all. So when my mom and Tony first got together, right? They had a big party. I forget whose party it was, right? But they knew I had an Oakland Raiders. I'm from Oakland, so I had an Oakland Raiders freaking shirt on, right? And your dad came over, right? And he was all like, the Raiders suck. It's all about the Niners. Wrong, getting all up in my face, right? I fucking wheeled back and I fucking punched her dad right in the freaking face, bro. I clocked, and it made that clock. It made that. You know what I mean? And you might not even been old enough at the time.
No, dude, like I heard about
everybody talked about
like,
that, bro.
Like when people get up in your face like that, being intoxicated. Okay, even if it was my dad that did that to him, like you still don't do that to people. Like you have to know your boundaries, your circle. Like don't cross people's paths to try to make them angry, or else you're gonna find out what's gonna happen. You know.
But then so my mom pulled me aside. They pulled me outside, and what I respect about your pops came out, right? He came out, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get it, bro. Right. I was like, but your pops came over and shook my hand, right? And he showed me respect. He was like, yeah, I'm just playing with you, mijo. He showed me respect, and I was just like, all right, you know, never had a problem with Carlos ever again, bro. Hey, props to your pops, man. The real one right there.
Hey, he took the punch like, you know, a real champ, you know, like, and he respected the person at the end, like, hey, you ain't gotta fight no more about this. Let's just drop it, move forward.
And freaking, that was my first freaking interaction with y'all, bro. With the Trejo and the Young family. We punching your pops in the face. And I don't know why he clocked. They made a sound when they did it too. It was like, it was crazy. What other ones do we got, man? There's so many, bro.
Dude, there's times we were up until 2 a.m. in the morning, dude, with our family, and they would be mostly up, but we would just be drinking soda, playing video games on the side.
Y'all be sneaking beers? Y'all be sneaking beers out, bro?
Hey, shout out to Tino and Carlos for real, man. Hey, without you guys wouldn't be able to give us a little sip here and there or something, you know, a little liquor courage.
But
you know?
I feel like, especially in Mexican families, it's almost okay to, you know, if they're at 14, 15, give them a beer.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Because they're the uncles.
Family, dude, family. That's the main thing. Like you could say I'm doing this with my friends and all this to your family, but is your family gonna really like that, or are they gonna like it when you actually come out, see your family, and then afterwards you might get a sip here and there. You might get a sip just to understand what it's gonna be like when you get older. You know?
Because I think they much rather us have these first interactions with the family
instead of with other people.
Rather with somebody else that'll probably take advantage of us or try to slip us a roofie or stuff. Oh, we got 5 likes. Let's do it.
Yeah, oh shit. Time for chop.
Time for chop fest, bro. I'll take a chop. Manji will take a chop. We'll get this over with real fast. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go to the freaking full screen. Let's do full screen this cat. Transition back. Oh, there we go.
You want me to go first real quick?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Move this up a little bit. All right. Let's go. Move it back.
Do you want me to take off your shirt again?
No, you don't. Hey, no, make him earn that. Make him earn that shit, bro. Chat, at 10 likes, we do shirtless chops, alright, man? You gotta earn that, though, man. You gotta earn that. Alright, here we go. YounginN3ckrolo about to take a chop. Hey, y'all, thanks for all the support, man. This is what we do. We do chops. Some other streamers, they do shots. Some other people, they'll do shots. They'll do tall cans, blah, 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 blah. We a little different out here in Oakland, bro. We a little more physical out here, so we do chops. Alright, ready? Hey, y'all, thanks for the 5 likes. Chop fest. Here we go.
Thank you.
Woo! Alright, let's take spots right here, bro. I'll take a chop for y'all too, bro. Let's do it.
Ready? Let's go.
Ah, yeah, felt good, bro. Felt good. Alright, let's get back in position right here, bro. Let's get this back. Let's transition back right here like this. Let's bring the camera down a little bit like this. Let's get us both in the freaking picture right here. Let's bring it over here a little bit. Don't want to dark my freaking room right there. Hey, my roommate Dirty, I just got done freaking washing clothes, bruh. I just got done with the last dryer wash right here before freaking I jumped over here with y'all. Boom, there it is, bruh. YounginN3ckrolo, 5 shots in. What's the chat saying? Let's see, let's get an update on the chat.
I had a feeling every time y'all disappointed for
disappeared for a while.
Disappeared. I said disappointed.
We're doing something wrong.
Hey, sorry, that was yeah.
Hey, let's see, Manic. Why every time you take a part from that, you making a face, bro? Cause I like to let that shit. Hey, bro, cause I'll take a hit, and I like to let it sink into my brain, bro. Yeah. I can feel myself lose brain cells. I like that shit. Cause I ain't got much left, bro. I don't think I got much to lose. Taking the truth, motherfucker. You know, all the chair shots I took, all the freaking hits and everything. Freaking. That's why whenever I wrestled, bro, I told people just to hit me. Never knew, you know what I mean, the damage that would do in the long run, bro. Thank God bro, I wasn't out there every weekend with a lot of these cats, bro. Because I would take breaks. What I would do is I'd come in for 4 or 5 shows, work a program, disappear for a little bit, come back for 4 or 5 shows, disappear. So when I was there, it meant something, you know, and I always came through with all my matches.
Dude, hell yeah.
Always
I've
came
seen
through.
hell of his videos, man. Hey,
I got tons of them.
Dude, like, he does the craziest flips, like, for real, man. Dude, like, I've seen shit that, like, not a lot of people get to see, even for a taller person doing these flips. Like, even then, like, you mostly see shorter people doing flips, but, like, when you get to see bigger people doing flips, that shit's crazy. It's all their weight just fucking spiraling, bam, like, on their face, or, like, on their chest hella hard and shit. Like, dude.
And then I feel like I always, especially, they used to call me OTR.
Yeah.
Off the top rope. Because every time I was out there, I did something different off the top rope.
Yeah.
OTR. And I think it wasn't until I started working with more professional cats that I would always do the same thing off the top rope. But when I was wrestling more backyard stuff, man, you saw a different flip every time. OTR, off the top rope. They were like, OTR, OTR, OTR. They do, bruh. They do, whether they love me or hated me, they're gonna get a good show. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude.
They definitely were. And when I'd come into new territories, they always hated me. So I was always the bad guy.
Dude,
but,
no, for real. Like, I would hear people booing at my cousin. I'm like, hey, fuck you. Hey, stop booing my cousin. Like, you know, like, dude, like, my first match, like, where I saw you doing your match, like, when I seen him, I was with the ex, and, like, you know, I probably said it before.
I remember
like,
that.
you know, like, she didn't care, but, like, it was just, like, seeing my cousin being able, like, to see him for the first time for me, seeing him wrestle live, like, that was crazy. There was blood, there was hella stuff, barbed wire bats and stuff on ladders and
I
shit.
wish we could show this shit on screen, bro. We tried showing a death match on screen, and it got flagged like 5 times.
Man,
And then it got flagged even more afterwards, bro. We had to turn it off.
dude.
The blood started pouring,
See,
bro.
like, YouTube, you guys seen a lot of stuff on YouTube, so why are they trying to manage people from not seeing certain things that is real?
That's
and it's
true.
like, dude, like, if you go to a real match, barbed wire match, freaking light tubes being busted over people's head, you're gonna see some blood. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not just because we're there for the blood.
That's true.
We're there for them, and we're fans for the people that are actually putting their lives on the line for
That's
this.
true.
To show the fans, like, hey, we're here for you. Like, you know, like,
But they have no problem letting the news get away with people being choked to death,
Man.
or shootings or anything. Oh yeah, they get a pass, right?
Yeah,
oh,
right.
they get a pass,
Dude.
right? They get a pass, but we can't even show some fake wrestling, you know?
Like, even then, when they think, like, it's so fake, like, it's like, it may be a little bit, but hey, you see the blood, right? You see the cuts. You see what happens to them. They get ticks, like freaking, what are those things? Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks in their
thumbtacks are
freaking
awesome.
head. Like, Manic, dude, he got it in the side of his head and shit.
We've done thumbtacks on here before.
Yeah.
We did a couple. I've many more thumbtack matches. Don't get me wrong, but we had a semi not so violent one that we showed on here at me and Maverick, where there was only one light tube spot and like only 2 thumbtack spots.
Yeah.
That didn't get flagged at all. You know what I mean? But I don't got too many of those.
Yeah.
I don't got too many. Most of the time I went all out, motherfucker.
Hey, man.
Well, it went all motherfucking out, man. So hey, bruh, if you're watching this, like the video, man. Get us to 10 likes so Anji can have a freaking beer, bruh.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
We're really out here. We're
Come
doing
on.
this. We're waiting. Yeah.
All right, so let's go over this. So I was letting Anji know earlier that on our last stream we met a like goal.
Yeah.
And we got at 1,000. I'm at 121. I'm at 621 subs. At 1,000 subs, we're in Oakland IRL stream.
Dude, man, hey, that's good right there, man, dude.
We're getting there.
Yeah, man.
But I wanted to have a test. You know how we did those test streams. Thanks for coming through with the test streams.
Oh, heck yeah, dude, like, man.
We freestyled for an hour straight.
Now we're, man.
A whole hour on a test stream. And we had freaking I'm Not Human and a couple other mods, you know, just watching, right? Just getting the camera right, getting everything freaking focused, getting everything right. But freaking, so I wanted to freaking maybe have like an IRL experience to see how my quality and my camera was, and my connection and everything. And so we met our light goal. So right when the club started getting cracking, I got off work, I think around 10. I got home around 11.
Hey.
Got home, got something to eat. I got all the skies and was wearing all black and everything. And freaking, by myself, we did an Oakland IRL stream where we went freaking all the way down Telegraph, turned around, went all the way down Broadway, came all the way back down a couple times. I got freaking pressed like 3 times. Some dude would just thought like, where you going? But I got it on camera, right? I was checking out the, you know what the Shake Shack is?
Yeah.
Well, you know, right across the street, there was that beauty store. But right now, it's closed down and it's all just tagged all over.
Yeah.
So I was over there tagging. I was over there looking at all the tags, right? Just tag, and then I noticed some dude freaking creeping on me, right? Mm-hmm. And so freaking, I cut out. I went across the street. I turned around and just to let the camera know, the homeboy was right there. He wasn't there a second ago, but as soon as I turned the street,
Popped up out of nowhere.
no, what was that? Jason donated $10.
Hey, that's how you do it, cuz. Yo, for sure. Thank you, cuz.
Jason donated $10. Thank you, could have a chug slam.
Hey, you needed this beer, though.
Thank you.
Hey, he needed this beer so much. Hey, Jason, thanks for the support, motherfucker. Appreciate it.
Man.
Hey, bruh. Hey, y'all, follow OTM Jay, bruh. Hey, OTM Jay, just for that. Hey, send us some of your music. We'll listen to a new song by that. Hey, so, Manic ChRoNiClEs live.
Yeah.
Homeboy just donate. Hey, my cousin, freaking little nephew Jason just donated $10 for a beer.
Yeah.
That's the same $10 though, right? What do you say on that? What do you say? Alright, hey, bruh. Jason, just for you coming through.
$10. Chug slam incoming. Jason donated $10. Hanky could have a chug slam.
Hey, man. Hey, Jason, let us know. Is that 2 donations or one? I think it's the same donation. Hey, we'll chug a beer for you, bruh. But we need one more. We need one more freaking. Hey, somebody else donates $10 more. We'll do a chug slam. Right now, we're doing the beer. We're doing. Hey, Jason, get in the chat. Did you donate twice or once, bruh? I can check. Let me check my stream live. But hey, hold off on that.
Jason donated $10.
Is that another one? Hey, Ashley, yo, shout out Ashley, bruh.
Hey, what's up with Ashley? Yo.
I'll be kicking it. Hey, Ashley was the homegirl I was kicking it with in Reno when I went to the emo night out there.
Oh, over there. What?
And that shit was raw as hell, bruh. She knew so many people out there. It was crazy. She knew so many people. It was ridiculous. So let me check the PayPal really fast. Freaking see how many that actually was. If it even tells me beforehand. Because I want to see. I gotta see how many donations that was. You know, I don't want to be called a scam. Was it really?
Yeah, he said it's 2.
So let's chug a beer. Hey, y'all stick around. Stick around for the choke slam, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Stick around for the choke slam. We'll get that going for you. But right now, we'll chug these beers.
Hey, bro, let's get it. Salud, guys.
Salud. We're about to chug this beer. LTM Jay, thank you so much for the donation. You donated twice. We're going to get that choke slam out the way for you right now. We're just going to hit this. We're going to take some shots. We're going to make this happen. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for everybody tuning in, bro. Tell everybody about this. It's about to blow me up. I deserve it.
Hey, for sure.
Cheers. Hey, for Cousin Larry. Oh, shit.
Still got a little more.
Hey, shout out. Hey, bro. Oh. That shit hit, brother. That shit hit. It's crazy, bro. I'm over here trying to. I was about to talk, and that shit just went.
That shit hit.
Shout out. Hey, shout out Jazzy. Shout out freaking OTM Jay. Shout out freaking my Uncle Tim. Bro, they want a choke slam.
Oh, shit.
Should we give it to him?
I'm like, where at?
Alright, let's try to entertain the chat for a little bit while I figure this out.
Alright. Hey everybody, how's it going? You already know. YounginN3ckrolo. Show. Let's see. Oh snap. Hey, got a shout out to, other families out there that probably not watching this. But hey, shout out to, other cousins Vincent, Lucas. Hey, people from the young side. You already know, man. Doing it out here with the Cuzzalo, man, making these streams happen for y'all, and it's about our lives, we're gonna do this for y'all, but we're gonna tell you about us also. So stay in tune. We're gonna see if we can get this choke slam going, shoot.
I kind of had an idea how we're gonna do this, but freaking, I don't think I thought about this enough.
Hey, man.
So let's see.
Let's see how we can get this down real quick.
Hey, hang in there with us, y'all. We'll get this choke slam out the way for y'all. Alright, so let's do this over here.
Oh my gosh, man. Is the box for it? Oh Jesus.
Can y'all see that box? Can you guys see? Hold on, that box. Nothing better than winning in that box. Hey, so OTM Jay, hey, if you're in the chat, who do you want to take the choke slam? You want me to take it? You want Hanji to take it, bro? We'll take this for you. Thanks for the donation, bro. Much love. Let's see what's going on with the chat real fast. Each 25. Hey, are you even 21? He is, bro. Homeboy's old. Come on now, Tim.
Hey, man.
Hey, so we just got a $20 donation for the freaking for the choke slam. I got a little bit left in my beer, so I'll finish that right now with OTM Jay. OTM Jay, bro, who do you want to take the choke slam? We'll do that for you right now.
And actually, I'm not 25. I'm 27.
Oh, 27. Get it right. Get it right. OTM Jay wants Hanji to take the choke slam.
Let's get it. Yeah.
All right, here we go. OTM Jay, thanks for the donation. We about to make this happen for you.
All right, ready?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure the camera can get most of this shit over here. All right, there we go. Right there. All right, get that down right there. Here we go. OTM Jay, here comes the choke slam just for you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Choke slam, bro, live and direct. Choke slam live and direct, bro. Damn, bro. All right, let's get this thing back together here, bro. Hey, that worked out better. That worked out better than I thought it would, yo. That worked out better than I thought it would. That was great. That was great.
Y'all had it first live here, Manic and YounginN3ckrolo, man.
Are you okay, Haji?
Yeah. Hey, great ass choke slam right there by the cousin.
Hey, OTM Jay, just for freaking tuning in and donating, bro. Haji will give me 5 chops off the bat just for you. Let's go.
Alright, let's see it. Ready?
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 off the bat, yo. Alright, we're gonna get this shit together, bro. Y'all just saw choke slam live and direct.
That's crazy, dude.
I can't wait to rewatch that. I can't wait to rewatch that, bro. I can't wait.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was so fresh.
Hey, that was a head rush right there, okay?
After drinking a beer too, bro. Damn.
Yo, my head is shook right now from that choke slam.
I'm all shook up. Ooh. Chat. Hey, chat, how'd you like that? What's the chat saying, bro? Harder.
Hey, I just got different boxes in my back right now, dude, okay? It may have not looked like anything, but there was more boxes in that, so it crumbled at an angle. Like,
people are saying weak. Hey y'all, check this out. Are you saying the choke slam was weak or the chops were weak? What are y'all saying? But Jazzy hits harder. Hey y'all. Hey, Ashley. Should I give Hanji 5 chops just for coming through with some weak chops? Let us know, bro. Let us know in the chat, homie. Let's let the chat run the stream for a little bit, y'all. Damn. Hey, OTM Jay, thanks for the donation, bro. He just got choke slammed on my screen.
Come on, guys. Like, who's got choke slammed on the stream yet?
Actually said you deserve 5 chops for that chocolate ChRoNiClEs. Let's go. Let's get him out the way. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Let's see it.
Hey, Ashley, Ashley, thanks for freaking sharing this post, bro. Thanks for sharing the post. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the support. I'm going to lay these 5 chops in just for you. Come on, you get over here a little bit. Let's freaking get the... Oh, there we go. Right there. That's perfect. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Manic ChRoNiClEs live, motherfucker. I'm about to chop this fool 5 times because he gave me 5 chops. In the chat said they were weak. But I'm going to lay him in for you motherfuckers one time. Let's go.
Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, lay those in just for you, chat.
Hey, that last one was a little nippy.
Just for the chat.
I hit the number a little. I was like, oh shit.
Just for the chat, motherfucker. Just for the chat.
I just got choke slammed. Y'all make me get 5 more chops. What's going on here, man? Yo.
Hey, thanks for the support, brother. Choke slam was dope.
Hey, for real.
Hey, chat.
Thank y'all for.
What'd y'all think of the choke slam?
Hey, man. I just had different boxes bending on my shit, my spine, dude. Like, hey, yo.
I guess I'm just trying to think of different things to do for these donations, different streams that nobody else is doing.
Hey, I'm down for it, cuz. I'm down for it.
I'm just always down for the cause.
Like, come on, man. How can you not be down for this stuff? Like, we've never really seen anyone get chokeslam on the stream. You've never seen anyone get chops on the stream. Like, come on. What about wrestling fans? What about, other people that actually get this shit? Like,
hell yeah.
And sorry for if I'm, starting to curse a lot more because of the liquor hitting my system, but hey, it's all truth at the end of it. Look, you get it first here on Manic ChRoNiClEs. Live.
Hey, so wait, hey, chat, what'd you guys think of the choke slam? I can't wait till we watch that, man.
Hey.
You're just sitting there like, oh.
Bro, I felt it on my spine, dude. Like, oh, dude.
Hey, bro. So check this out, man. Jason, thank you for that donation. We took chops. We took a beer. He took a choke slam,
dude,
through the box.
Hey, I'm pretty small too. That's why I didn't catch a lot of air.
He did it. Oh, shit was weak. Oh, I actually said it was weak. Oh.
Hey, I'm pretty short too. You think people could lift me, but sometimes I hold my weight to the ground.
But I'm also not trying to hurt my cousin here, y'all. You know what I mean? My cousin ain't no worker. If he was a worker, I would have freaking took him all the way down, threw him all the way.
Would have fixed my back. I would have fixed my back. Yeah.
Hey, we really did it. Somebody finally donated for a freaking choke slam.
Hey, dude, I haven't seen that on the Manic ChRoNiClEs or even heard about it yet, dude. Like, for real, like, and my family, they stay updated on your show too. Like, and, they keep me updated, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool, dude, watching other people. I get it. Like, some people won't even take a chunk slam. Like, some people won't even actually chug a beer for $10. Like, they'll just, halfway drink it, not even finish it. Like, hey, you really know how to get down, man.
I do. Thank you.
Hey, that's the truth, man. My cousin know how to get down.
Thank you. We're doing different things with these streams, bro. We're doing different things than anybody. Send him a Death Valley driver. Hey, bro. The next.
Shit.
How about every stream we change the $20 donation to a different wrestling move? Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, RKO my ass.
RKO. Maybe a chair shot. Maybe a kendo stick shot.
He got the chair right here. He's sitting in it. Yo, I don't want that chair. That's Brock Lesnar.
I do, bro. Actually, thanks for the support. OTM Jay, thanks for the support.
Hey,
Jazzy, thanks for dropping the Streamlabs in the freaking chat.
Yeah.
Man, we had all kinds of topics. We haven't even got to any of these topics yet, bro. Like, but what is this right here? Hold on.
What is that?
This right here. Can you see that on stream? Hold on. Can you see that?
What is that?
Yeah, you can't see that. Hold on. Let me try to figure out what this is. Let's go back to the stream right here. I'm trying to figure out what is that? Can you delete it?
I don't even know.
All right, entertain the stream for a second while I try to figure this out.
Hey, y'all, like, for real though, I took that choke slam.
You
okay?
did, bro.
Hey, y'all might have not have thought about it. Like, sure, he didn't raise me hella high, like, but at the same time, I freaking took different boxes inside the same box to the back. I looked at it. There's hella different boxes, dude, in that shit. And they were all bent hella weird. Like, it made me, like, feel like, dude, like, but at the same time, hey, cushion my fall instead of being, like, on the ring. If I was in the ring, that would have been a whole different story, baby. I would have been flat out.
It would have.
I would have been flat out, yeah.
All right, I think I took care of it. Hold on, let's go check this shit back. I think I got it.
Hey, transition, let's get it.
All right, I did it. I don't know what that was, yo. I do so much. I mean, I'm trying to figure all this shit out. Every stream, I'm learning more about this. I don't know how long that box was on there for, so apologize, chat. You know what I mean? We're getting the shit together over here. We're freaking, but you know what? As we're figuring out the freaking technical difficulties, our content is there. You know what I mean? We had all kinds of topics we were going to talk about. We haven't even got to any of the topics yet.
No, for real,
We've been sitting here bullshitting the whole time. And I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? A lot of people would be like, all right, it's time to focus on topics. It's like, I want to cover this, bro. These streams have to happen organically. Mm-hmm. And they have to have, it has to be genuine. A lot of these streams aren't genuine whatsoever. They're either 100% focused on the chat or they're trying to get their topics off. I'm trying to get that 50%. I mean, we got things we want to talk. We talked about a lot. That one subject. We went for 20 minutes off of Jason's subject alone.
Oh yeah, true.
About our family. You know what I mean? We just went off of that. You know, I ain't tripping. You know,
and then also with the family fighting and shit with your fam too and stuff.
Love all that shit.
And with Christian too, we mentioned CgoTheAmigo.
CgoTheAmigo. Shout out, hey yo. Did we even give a shout out for CgoTheAmigo?
Hey,
shout out for CgoTheAmigo.
Shout out for the bro, you already know.
Shout out for OTM Jay. The OTM Jay interview was sick, bro.
Hey.
The OTM Jay interview was sick. There's so many freaking clips. I want. Hey, one of the mods, drop the clips channel in the chat if you can. Jazzy, if you're listening, drop the clips channel in the chat, bro. Cause I want to clip. There's so much stuff I want to clip for the clips channel that I already got right here.
Yeah.
I just don't really have the time for it. We do have the freaking timestamps for the CgoTheAmigo in the freaking description of the video.
Yeah.
We're working on timestamps for OTM Jay. I did the timestamps for the first 2 chop streams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just so much. This stream has engulfed my life. This is all I think about is this stream. You know what I mean? How can we make the? And I'm not even thinking about making money. I'm in here for the fun. You know what I mean?
For the content.
For the content.
Hey, that's what the Cuzzo said. If you're coming on my stream and you want to actually feel this, you have to be here for the content, not just only worried about chain. Like, you can get money wherever you want to, but right here we're doing this for the content, for the people, so they can understand, like, we all go through different shit. You can't just be looking at someone and thinking like, oh, this is juggalo, this is juggaboo, whatever. Like, you just actually trying to, like, decipher people in a different way, but you're not even actually listening. You're just not tuned in, and we're trying to tune y'all in into we got different mindsets coming on this, and you know, we try to keep it like where it's actually keeping each other accountable for our actions and understanding what we've done and actually trying to move forward with that instead of holding each other back.
That's
true. Know? Like, don't hold your family back just because you have baggage, you know? Don't talk about your baggage just because you feel sad for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, do it to do better, but don't talk about shit that's gonna make you feel like, I'm not doing enough, this girl's not doing enough. You're worried about a whole different person. Worry more about you.
Hell yeah. What can you do for other people? Not for what other people can do for you.
Hey, right? Dude, that's also true because sometimes we put too much into other people and then sometimes they don't reciprocate it back to you. And then you feel like, oh, I put all my hardest out there, but what? She ain't got nothing to show for it.
Hell
and
yeah.
you don't have anything to show for it either because you let it happen. You let it happen.
You know what it really is? What that is just people with no personality, no soul whatsoever, that are just sucking anybody's energy with freaking personality and soul.
Because like you said,
they don't bring nothing to the table, but they're sitting there freaking bloodthirsty with everybody that has a fucking personality or has something going on for them.
What are they called again, Cuzzo?
I call them energy vampires.
Energy vampires.
Those
are real.
They're sucking your energy, bruh. They need your energy because they're lost souls and they don't have anything original or anything going on for themselves.
I've met too many people where they really feed off of your energy because you feel so hyped. Not even hyped on your own mood, but you're naturally like that.
True.
And other people wish they had what you had. They're envy suckers, like vampire suckers, off of your energy. They just want to feel how you feel so they can feel normal.
Tim said no more booze for you.
You know, maybe I should take a cut, you know what I mean?
Where we having likes? Let's see. 10 likes, we'll check another beer for y'all, man.
Come on, give us another 10 on here.
Let's see where we're at.
Hey, for sure. Let's check up.
Hey, one more like, and fucking we'll slam another beer for y'all. We're at 9 right now. Thanks for all the support, bro. Hanji, thanks for coming on, bro. You Christian. Hey, bro, my perfect podcast, right? If we were to do a weekly podcast with just 3 of us covering topics, me, you, and freaking Christian,
Oh heck yeah, Christian got time on Mondays too. He got
all
time
3 of
on,
us, bro.
What was it, Tuesdays I think?
Yeah.
But we could verify that with Christian though. CgoTheAmigo, if you tune into this, just let us know what your days are off. You want to come through and stream? We all can kick it. Some days you can kick it with Manic by yourself, talk about your stuff. Some days I can kick it with Manic too, talk about our stuff. And then we can have, 3 people podcast sometimes.
If we could do 3 of us once a week.
Hey man, it would
the chemistry we have, bruh, crazy, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not fake. It seems like especially with a lot of no jumper casts, they get 3 people in it, and it's not genuine. These conversations aren't genuine whatsoever.
Man. Like most of the time, they can't even agree with each other on certain topics, And it's like everyone wants to point their own different view. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, how are you gonna get other people's conversation if you can't tune in to what they're talking about? If you can't even actually say, hey, I'm understanding what you're saying and I fuck with it. Besides the point, now other people will say, oh, I don't get you, I don't fuck with it, I'm out. Like, you know, like, don't do that just because you can't understand.
True.
Try to open your third eye.
Open your brain up a little bit,
you know, like, try to actually take some feedback.
And you know what it is? I feel like a lot of people, especially when you're having conversations, they want to automatically start debating. Be like, no, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you don't know you don't know my story. How you gonna tell me I'm wrong? Yeah. If we get to the point where nobody's wrong or right, everybody's telling their own perspective. Hanji, tell me your perspective. I'll tell me my perspective. And maybe we can change, and maybe we'll find a middle medium. Be like, I hear where you're coming from. Yeah. But this is where I'm coming from.
And then I gotta respect it.
Nobody's right or wrong.
And you have to respect it because it's like, if we can't meet to where we're actually trying to understand each other, let's get to the middle of things and be like, hey, okay, I respect what you're saying.
True.
And you're actually trying to help me out, but I'm in my own head right now, fucked up, not listening.
True.
And I might listen one day about it. True. And it always happens like that. Whenever people go through stuff, they always get it later because they heard from their family that try to help them out, and they're like, months later, I finally got it.
You know,
like, come on, dude.
And I feel like we have to rethink, we have to reprogram our brains. Big Brother got us all thinking, you're only right. Debate this person, debate that, then all of a sudden debate blah 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 blah. If we want to change each other, if we want to make this world a better place, we have to reprogram everything this world's taught us, bruh. And that's what this shit taught me a lot about right here.
Hey,
this shit taught me. I mean, this shit taught me this thing.
Being a real juggalo, man, it doesn't just mean that you're part of something where you're fully like, oh, like
shout out Scotty for coming through. We'll give you 5 chops in a minute. Let's get this topic out of the way. We'll get 5 chops out the way for Scotty.
Like how cops try to perceive juggalos. They think of us like gang members, but even then, the realest juggalo. Even that sometimes you don't have to wear jewelry, but even the downest juggalos that wear the charm teach you about this. And it's like you gotta listen to your OG juggalos that get it, and then don't be like the young school juggalos that always trying to fight and say they're juggalos, but they don't know what family is really about. Like, you know, like come on.
The way I always thought it was this shit. It's deprogramming everything that this world's teaching us. There's no skin color, you know, when it comes to juggalos. There's no freaking. There's no music genre. It's all kinds of different music. You know what I mean? And this shit's taught me so much, bro. It saved my life. And that's a whole nother podcast. Bro. But the world can learn a lot from this. You know what I mean? And as far as the gang thing, what really started is a lot of these small towns. If they can register, if these cops can register a gang in their jurisdiction, right? They get paid more money. Yeah. And so, okay, we got Norteños, we got Sereños, we got Bloods, we got Crips. We're getting cashed out for all 4 of these. You know what I mean? Now they're juggalos. We got 3 juggalos that just went off on a cop because the cop provoked them. Now they got a 5th one. So now they're being cashed out for 5. And and another big part of it is if Big Brother can't figure out how to make money off you, then you're an op. You know what I mean? They can't figure out how to make money off this because they have no idea. You know what I mean? They have every other subculture on lock. They have the rappers and the gangsters and the freaking Crips and the Bloods and the freaking Sereños and the Norteños. They think they're doing their own thing, but they're falling exactly into what Big Brother got planned for them.
And even then,
you know what I mean?
Like, dude, with other gangs too, like not a lot of people mentioned Asian gangs even. Because of the reason that they're so but they're under the cops' radar. And a lot of Asian trade does with heroin dealing, cocaine dealing. Like, they don't think first to go after Asian people. They think to come after darker skinned colored people in our system of the United States of government. They always come for us first because they think that we're the first ones to do it just because of how we look.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
It's true though.
I can't hate the player, I gotta hate the game, bro.
It's true though.
We're in a
I hate
rat
the
race.
game, but you know what? I can't hate the player that be doing this shit, man.
Hey Scotty, if you're still in this chat, let me know who you want to take the chop. You want me to take it? You want Hanji to take it, bro? We'll give you 5 chops off the bat. Let's see what the chat's up to, bro. Scotty says perspective. There it is, bro. It's your perspective on life. It's how you let these idealistics affect your brain, whether you know they're doing it or not. Jazzy threw up a party emoji. Shout out Jazzy.
Hey.
I thought the 6 Joker's card saved your life. Hey, the 6 Joker's card did save my life, bro. The 6 saved my whole life, bro. That goes into a whole other detail. What I like about this is you can't explain it to somebody. You can explain hip hop. You can explain mumble rap. You can explain freaking SoundCloud rap to somebody. But you can't explain this. That's what I love about it. You know what I mean? And I've always found underground shit through this. Underground wrestling, underground music. I went to the fucking gathering. And we're doing things that freaking these other people at all these popular festivals are doing now. 5 years before it happened.
Dude, like,
you know what I mean?
I would see Cuzzo put on his streams for like live videos, like for himself. Not even streaming for YouTube for
The
content.
IRLs, yeah.
But he would do it just to show people this is what's really about the Juggalo concerts over in Illinois, Detroit, wherever they went to. My cousin was there a lot for it. And even then he came back with merch, showed us about the stuff. Taught us about what it is to be a juggalo.
Coming through a Fago,
like,
the 2
come
liters
on,
of Fago.
yo, like, hey, he put us on Fago for real, man. Like,
Way before it was popular.
Before it was popular.
A decade before.
Yeah, for real, dude. It took years for Oakland in the Bay Area, East Bay, whatever. But it took them years to actually get it out in their stores. Fago, like, and it was in bottles a lot more that we saw it in Berkeley before it came to Oakland in plastic bottles.
And you know what happened with that? What happened was California, they put a tax on the corn syrup.
Oh, and that's why they were selling it for more.
But the Fago it doesn't have corn syrup in it. It's sugar cane, and so it was taxed differently. So that's why Fago started coming through here. And we weren't even getting good Fago. We were getting expired Fago. Half the shit's expired by the time it gets out here. But and let me speak on this real fast. So freaking that Blueberry Fago song came out, and all of a sudden everybody knows about Fago, right? So I was at a freaking liquor store, right? And I was waiting my turn, and then one of the kids were talking about Fago, and I'm like, I just played all dumb. I was like, oh, what's that? I'm like, you don't know about Fago? This is straight from Detroit, blah blah blah, man. And I already knew what it was, but I was just playing dumb, right? And they told me all about it, right? It was hella funny because I never thought Fago would be out here, and I never thought like people would be talking about it. You know, it'd be a mainstream thing to talk about. It'd be a cool thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, true.
And so straight up, bro, and that so freaking that I just thought that was hella funny.
Yeah,
hella funny.
When
bro.
kids think like, oh, they know everything about where Fago came from, but do you really know where it started from, where it derived, and at the same time, who actually had this drink and was like, I'm going through hard times, but you know what? Fuck the scenes, fuck the streets, and I'm with my friends, I'm with my family, and we're all like family at the end of it, dude. Like, dude, I've seen it where my cousin tells me about his Juggalo gatherings. And he's like, we kick it like family. We don't kick it like we're homies. You know, like, you show love, you show gratitude. And if people got something to say, then they can see us no matter what, dude. Like, it's just, if you stick by your family and you know what's good and you keep them accountable for their actions too. Like, that's, like, you gotta be a true Juggalo just to show people that we're not just gonna fuck around and tell you shit just because we want to spit it to you like the government. We're going to tell you shit that you don't want to hear that the government's not even telling you. Like, dude, man. And Cuzzo has hella stuff about the government fucking us over. Even our family. Even him, dude, like, where he's gotten shit. He's got... Dude, didn't you get shot at? Or no?
I did.
Dude, from the security guard, right?
I did.
Dude, like... He's gone through hella shit, my cousin, dude. And not a lot of people can say that they went through this stuff.
I've had somebody shoot at me and not hit me from 5 feet away, bro, and I wasn't scared at all. There was something in my soul that deflected that bullet from freaking hitting me.
Oh, yeah, man.
Because I'm freaking Manic Gabriel. I'm named after an angel, bro. And you know what I mean? There's been so many situations like that where I've almost gotten jacked, right? But I knew there was something looking out for me. You know? And whoever that is, whatever that is looking out for me, thank you. Because freaking, like Uncle Tim right here just said, a lot of those gatherings I didn't think Manic was going to come back. Bruh, how many times was I hospitalized out of how many gatherings was I hospitalized? 3?
Hey.
3 times I was hospitalized at each one just for going nuts.
Yeah.
Because I got the soul and I got the spirit, and you know what I mean? And you put me in a situation like that, and of course I'm gonna run rapid, bruh. I'm gonna run great. And a lot of people thought I was in a lot of drugs or drunk as hell.
Yeah.
I was high off life.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, somebody cannot just have a great spirit without them being under the influence. That's the normie fucking perspective on shit. You know what I mean? Oh, he must be drunk. Oh, he must be high. He's having too much fun. He's too happy. You know what I mean? I'll spit that straight off the bat. But I did party till my body was freaking. You know what? If I didn't have the spirit of this freaking Aztec warrior in me, those 3 gatherings that I got hospitalized after, that'd kill a normal person.
Hey, for real. And you still see my cousin's still here.
And I'm still here, bro.
And we was like thinking the same shit when I was a kid, man. Hearing my cousin went to juggalo gatherings and shit, I was worried about my cousin, thinking like, I hope he comes back, like, you know? Because it's a lot of times where even sometimes juggalos, they think about it like, oh, we're family, but over here we're family, not over there in the East Bay. And it's like there's a very controversial thing with East Bay juggalos and Southern juggalos too.
There is.
And it's so messed up because we're still juggalos, aren't we?
They think we're more hip hop. You know what I mean? We're more cultured. I think West Coast juggalos are more cultured. You know, we're into everything.
Yeah,
East Coast juggalos, they're more just ICP and juggalo based. You don't see them listening to everything.
You don't see them listening to ABK.
They listen to ICP or freaking Southern rock. You know what I mean? You don't see hip hop being mixed in. And I knew it off the bat going through those gatherings, bro. I got tested a lot, and I wasn't afraid to fight. You know what I mean? I wasn't afraid to throw down. Never was.
My bad, cuz, for cutting you
Go
off.
ahead.
But hey, I remember hearing about where y'all got kicked out of a few motels and shit when you went to the juggalo gathering.
Yeah.
And it was turned though. That's the thing though. They were turned up. Like, they don't even have to be turned just off of the venue. You could have a small area and still turn up. Like you do in a big space. You don't need that big space. You can have a small space, keep it with your fam, and whatever you do, just know y'all ride together, okay? Like,
and you know what it is too? It's when you got that many people gathered together, and so there's tons of people. The amount of people that are at these festivals, these gatherings, outnumber the amount of people living in these cities. We outnumber the police force. So when they see everybody vibing, chilling, they think something's gonna pop off.
Yeah,
you know, so they automatically go, "Oh, we gotta calm this down. We gotta calm this down." When everybody's just chilling, we're just vibing. You know what I mean? Because they've never seen anything like that energy at the gathering. I don't know about now. It's not. It's more cloud chasey. It's cloud chasey as hell now. But back in the day, that energy, bruh, you can't find that energy anywhere else. It doesn't exist anywhere else. You can't find it at a mainstream concert. You can't find it at a Lost Lands. You can't find it at a freaking. There's no corporate sponsorship here. ICP is losing out millions of dollars on each gathering, but they know they're gonna lose out. They're just giving back. They're giving back to the community that gave to them. You know what I mean? And the fact that they know they're gonna lose their ass, they're just giving us the freaking best experience possible, so we can walk away and be like, man, I want to cry. That was the best time of my life.
Dude, man.
I
remember.
Go ahead.
Another thing I want to talk about. I remember when Manic showed me the video of when ICP were dissing Eminem because Eminem dissed them first. And it was all a big whoop about hella shit because Eminem made it bigger on ICP, talking hella shit about juggalos and other stuff when I was a youngin'. And I'm like, dude, what's Eminem's worry about the juggalos? Well, what does he have that the juggalos can't say that they can do better?
True.
And you know what? It's just him hating because he's the highest rapper in that moment, and he's feeling like he's going to be brought down because he was underground too. ICP came up from the underground because no one really didn't even know about them until they heard from other people that came out from different places. And then after, it's like same thing with my cousin. He introduced us to the juggalos. He introduced us to different peeps. And it's just like to respect different musics and understand them, not just only look and hear for what you think about them.
That's true.
You got to actually hear what they're talking about the system, about the corruption, about everything that our government's doing to keep us down, to keep us down in line, man. And we don't need that. We don't need that government politics shit. Like,
you don't,
you know?
bro. You gotta start thinking, and trust me, bro, start thinking outside the box. Start loving yourself, bro. This system does not want you to love yourself. They want you to drink. They want you to go to rehab. They want to keep everybody down. You know what I mean? They want to keep everybody on pills. You know what I mean? We gotta start rethinking reformatting our whole brains, bro. Do not fall into what society has for you. They want you to be depressed. They want you to drink. They want you to keep you down so you're not so you go to rehab. You're not getting a functional job. You know what I mean? We have to rethink our whole brains, bro. Love yourself, bro, because this society is not pushing yourself to love yourself, and nobody else is doing you any favors. Back on the Eminem tip. Let me speak on this. Let me speak on this one time. You know, I'm not gonna throw any hate. Speak on this. Violent J and Eminem are the same age. Violent J and ICP went platinum 5 years before Eminem went platinum, right? So where was Eminem during these 5 years, right? If they're the same age, you know what I mean? And he wants to, Eminem wants to consider himself underground, right? He did, how many songs does Eminem have with Rihanna? That's underground? He's a media puppet, bruh. He's a media puppet. He's a formulated media puppet. And they pushed him out, and all of a sudden he's getting all these views and all this, and he's all over this. But he's being formulated like a math equation to make all those views. You know what I mean? They get pushed into the mainstream. ICP never had to do that. They always kept true to the underground. They always kept true to themselves. And the only thing Eminem really did is sell out the wicked shit. He sold out the wicked shit for money. You know what I mean? There was this underground wicked shit in Detroit that always kept underground. He took that underground wicked shit formula, provided it to the mainstream, and made I don't know how many $1 million. And you, if you guys want to say that's freaking music, if you guys want to say that's underground, I highly would reconsider what you guys think is underground, because I don't know how somebody can claim they're underground. They got 2 or 3 songs with Rihanna, and they got a song with Elton John. I was just like, okay.
And even then, he still claims himself as underground. To now, today, he still claims himself, even though he's mainstream, and he wants to still represent underground.
That's
you
true.
can't after you hit mainstream.
You can't.
You're at that point where everyone knows you, and everyone's gonna judge you because
You're a mainstream puppet.
on live, you're on TV, you're in front of the camera every second, every day of your life, being fucking followed by freaking paparazzi. Every time, dude. Like, you say you're underground, but really, are you back in the same streets where you were? Are you doing the same shit that you used to? Nah,
True.
you moved on. You moved forward.
And Uncle Tim said Eminem has flow. Okay. Okay, and don't get me wrong, bro. He's an underground. Don't get me wrong. He's a freestyle freaking king. You know what I mean? But what do you with that spirit? What did he really do? He just made $1 million, and he pushed a lot of youngsters the wrong way. ICP saved so many lives, man. So I'm on ICP side all day with that, bro. For real. Let's see what the chat's saying, bro. Freaking East Bay Bob. Mad Drops had an artist playing out to bring him Blaze, ABK, ROC to Eminem. And wouldn't that have been a trip if Blaze and Twisted signed the freaking Shady Records? That would have been a trip. What Ashley says, you always gotta be on something in someone's mind. You can never just be happy. Again, like Scotty said, it's all about perspective, but haters gonna hate. True that, bro. True that.
That's hella true.
Freaking Uncle Tim, bro. Uncle Tim got his mod back.
Wait.
Uncle Tim, bro. I gave Uncle Tim his mod back just for coming through and being a G, bro. Shout out my Uncle Tim, bro. You got your wrench back, bro. Hey, bro, but mind your P's and Q's in my chat, because I can easily take that away. That'd be the 5th time. You gotta take it away.
Hey, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All right, go ahead. I'll freaking sit here and entertain the chat for a little bit, bro. Hey, yo, we took freaking a power. Hey, Hanji, we got 10 likes on this video. Oh, here comes another beer. Oh, shit. Thanks for all the support on this, bro. Hey, my watch hours are going crazy. I'm definitely going to stream a lot more just to get the watch hours up, because freaking, once I get my watch hours up, once we reach 1,000 subs, then they'll start, YouTube will start promoting my shit more. You know what I mean? So I'm not just doing this for fun and games. There's a method behind the madness, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Tell everybody. Tell a friend. Like, comment, subscribe. Get the engagement going, brother. I love our chat, bro. Our chat's fucking funny as hell. And if you notice, bro, a lot of the people on my chat aren't even from Yuri and Poplar's chat. A lot of these people are from different aspects of my life. You know, I really want to tap in with people that are part of this internet YouTube community, bro. You know what I mean? I want to be able to stream and everybody tuning in the chat, tuning in, viewing. I want them to be able to take away, like, just to be able to turn off their life like a light switch and be able to come here, laugh and joke. You know what I mean? And have a good time. You know what I mean? For just 2 hours or that 1.5 hours that we're on stream, they can get away for a little bit. You know what I mean? They can let their guard down and just freaking be able to enjoy some freaking quality ass content, bro. You know, that's what I'm shooting for, and it's cool to talk about subjects. It's like CgoTheAmigo, bro. I mean, he even said, man, I'm about to cry talking about this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. It's a very touchy subject. Homeboy touched on a lot of touchy subjects, bro. Don't get me wrong. He touched on a lot of touchy subjects, but one thing. I gotta give shout out CgoTheAmigo, no matter how much shit he's been through, no matter how much he kept a positive outlook on shit. You know what I mean? And that he's still here and he's a great spirit. You know? And that's the kind of stuff I wanna portray. You know what I mean? Just because you've been through hell and back, don't let it break you. Let it build you. Let it build you to the person that you are. Love your chat. If you take anything away from this, love yourself. Learn to love yourself, bruh. Because nobody's gonna do that for you. You know what I mean? Society's, and I've said this a couple times, society's not gonna freaking push you in the right direction. You know? And if you take anything from anything I've ever said, if I fucks with you, I fucks with you. You're a freaking kindred spirit. You know what I mean? I want the best for you. I want the best for all my cousin Hanji. I want the best for all my homies. I want the best for everybody.
And that's one thing too, is when your family tell you that, that's one thing from when your family don't say shit and they just watch you float. And you fuck up. Like my cousin, he tells me that he helps.
Take care of the chat. I'm gonna take a piss.
Alright, for sure. Can I get a beer real quick?
Oh, we gotta slam it together though.
Oh yeah.
We gotta wait on that.
Chug it. Hey, but like for real though, like what my cousin's talking about, dude, like, but things like where it's like other people just trying to like put you down, or other people and family that are just trying to like bring you up. Don't let other people's comments affect your life. Like, if it's gonna really affect you, is it helping you in a bad way? Like, when you're just thinking about like, oh, maybe I could have done it this way, instead of just doing it wrong all the time that you've been saying, I want to do better, but you're not doing better. And, you know, we got to keep ourselves accountable to certain things to where we don't fuck up for our family. We don't mess up for our kids. You know, like, I've messed up a lot in my life. I've done stuff that I regret, but at the same time, I can't regret it to the fullest because it made me who I am today. Don't regret the past all the time, because where are you at now because of what you've done? Where are you at now because of the people that brought you up? You know, we have to give back the recognition so we can actually understand that this life is just for nothing to other people. But to us, it's for all of our family. It's for all of our loved ones. It's for everyone that thought that you wouldn't make it. It's for everyone else that thought maybe he could be something. You know, like, have a better criticism on life, but don't always criticize what you feel is right to you. Because sometimes you might be wrong. You know, like, even with my cousin, when he tells me, like, hey, hold your stuff accountable for you. Don't hold other people accountable for your own actions. Like, that's real. If a lot of people can't hold their own self accountable for their own actions, like, we're just acting like cavemen all over again, trying to discover fire. We're just
hell yeah.
Start.
Let me get my seat back, Kelly. Good shit.
We ain't finishing shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. YounginN3ckrolo spit that shit. He spit that real shit, bro. So freaking love each other, bro. Love each other. This whole world, the cult. So people want to throw the word cult around a lot. Cult is short for culture, right? And if you're doing exactly what Big Brother wants you to do, right? That's a cult, bruh. Love each other. You know what I mean? I ain't a part of no cult, bro. I'm outside of fucking Big Brother's perspective. Yeah. You can ask anybody that knows me. I'm different than anybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm different than anybody you've ever met. I've had so many people tell me, Hunji, that I've never met anybody like you. You know what I mean? And I've heard that so much, bruh. You know what I mean? And I've always been positive, always throwing that positive energy out. Yeah. When I'm at my worst, bro, I'm at my freaking best. You know what I mean? I'm at my freaking best because I'm bleeding, bro. You know what I mean? And there's some times where I'm doing too good, and I gotta subconsciously set myself up for failure just so I can bleed some more, just so I can feel this fire burning right here, bruh. You know what I mean? That makes me want to keep going, inspire me to do better, to love myself, to do better for everybody else around me, to do better so I'm making it rain $800 at my mom's house for Christmas. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that means a lot, bruh. Hanji, everybody talks about that.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't even
Hanji wasn't even there for that.
Dude, man, like, I heard about it. It was going down. I was like, hey, man, that's cool. Because like, he gave back to the family even when he never asked for anything from the family. Mm-hmm. People would do stuff for him. And you know what? He's like, hey, y'all have done so much for me. Let me just give back to y'all. And even if you didn't do anything for me, I'ma still give back to y'all because you guys come around. You come around for family gatherings. We hang out. Like, you know, that's what family's about. Don't leave your family just sitting up waiting for you all the time because you feel like you're in a mood.
True.
Go talk to your family about your mood, bro. Like, we're trying to help you build up yourself, not just let you crumble down and shit. Like,
that's true.
Family's always here to listen to your problems, but at the same time, take the criticism where it's due. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, if someone's telling you something, maybe it's not just for the betterment of your life. Maybe it's for the long term of what you're gonna do later. You know, like, you gotta.
And OTM Jay, bro, we'll listen to your song in a minute. Let's get this topic out the way, though. We tapped into a hard topic, bro. I don't want to freaking.
I don't keep going.
This. I want to milk, like they say, good podcasting, milking every single topic and every single freaking like a lemon, milking every single ounce of topic out of this possible. You know what I mean? And I think we covered We covered this. We haven't even followed our agenda here.
Hey,
what time is it? We've been here for an hour and 30 minutes, just vibing off the chat. Hey. You know what I mean? Just vibing, just talking about different subjects. We went from subject to subject to subject to subject in depth.
Yep.
You know what I mean? In detail, bro. Talking some real shit. Not talking some fake shit like you'll see on No Jumper or some of these other podcasts where they're just they're not holding anybody accountable, but they're talking back and forth and they're talking bad and they're talking this toxic shit. You're hearing some real shit here. This is a genuine conversation me and Hanji are having with the chat. And you're not gonna find this anywhere else. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, in reality, like where people want you to believe their reality, they're gonna make it feel like that you'll never see this. You'll never see family hanging out together, knowing that we have differences, but we still come together to hang out. Like, you know, like, we don't judge each other off of our differences, but we want to help each other when we see each other falling down, man. Like, and that's what the cousin always told me, like, too, when he ever saw me in a rut. Whenever I was just, you know, going through my own depression, and my cousin's like, hey, cousin, you should come around more. You know what I mean? Like, I understand you going through something, but hey, hang out with me, and we can go take your mind off of that. You know, and it doesn't always have to be about wasting money. Like, we can just walk around the lake, chill, drink a little bit,
have a good day. Have a good day for once.
Rap a little bit around the lake.
Have a good day.
You know, like,
you know what I mean?
Things that we can do that are accessible right here for us. Like, you know,
if I got this spirit, I'm trying to bring everybody else up with me at the work of my time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's truth. That's truth. What he's spitting, man.
Straight up, bro. Hanji, you always have a platform here.
Hey,
if I'm screaming Hanji, feel free to come through whenever, bro.
For sure,
because even this was therapeutic as hell.
Dude, no, because every time if I ever talk to you about my life, like, you always like try to help me feel better about it. And like how you told us in the beginning, before it became a stream part, you would always tell us, don't talk about it, rap about it. Don't talk about it, rap about it.
All right, man, we milked the hell out of this subject. We got 10 likes.
Oh.
But as we crack these beers, OTM Jay sent us a new song.
Oh, we gotta listen to that.
So we'll listen to this while we crack these beers. How about that?
Hey,
OTM Jay is for you.
Hey, yo. Seriously. I know. Shout out to the cousin Jason. Hey, and to your little brother too, Caesar, man.
Hopefully, hey Caesar, hopefully you're doing well out there, bro. Shout out Caesar, bro. Caesar got shot not too long ago.
Hey,
Freaking, we gotta hit him up and fucking check on our boy, bro. Check on your people.
Is he on here right now? Or
all right, with that new OTM Jay right here.
Oh, we're gonna hear it live right now.
Around town, they talking pressure. No, I ain't fearing no devil. Told Shoutout, I'm a little soldier, baby. You know I ain't no rebel. Get my life to Christ, he threw me something and he gave me a little something extra stretch.
Alright, OTM Jay, this is for you. We got to check this shit.
Now you 30 degrees.
Let's go. RIP all the homies.
In the south, with a baby with no light. No one money tight. Mama crying herself every night. Trying to do right. Right before I die, I put up a balloon, put up me a kite. Knowing you don't love me, don't know why this little shawty lie. But it's alright. Ain't no more shooting dice. I'm taking a risk by playing with life. You gang, but you was a mice. Boy, you better get right. Head first, but you know you can't swim. Step on a demon neck while I step in these Timbs. Boy, you was not can. Where you gonna be when it all hit the fan? When it's all said and done.
Damn.
Having fun. You said
Proud of you,
now
Jason.
you having none. Everything is done under the sun. You can't say that I'm cat. Hell and back. Had to go in. No, I didn't dash. I was looking for cash cause I was lost. Hell and back. Had to go in, go make me get back cause I was lost. No, I didn't dash. I was looking for cash cause I was lost. Structure, that's where you finna be. Talking gangsters, now you 30 degrees. Used to be bagging up 10 G in the south with the hood baby's beach. She say I'm never gonna change. I charge that to the gang. I don't know about all that fame. All I know is the rain. Told God we a lot like a chain. Ain't no switching up. Clock stop ticking when it's time. Ain't no getting up. Same bitch boy hicking up. I thought you said you was real or something. You felt like you did enough. You hating, I thought I was hearing something. It was storming, I was clearing up. Like how is he getting up? He was 17 and he still be seeing blood. You talking down. Now I'm speaking up. Like what else am I gon' do? That Bible be hitting like so.
Ooh, love that.
Please forgive him for not knowing what's sipping like a potion. High off the bean and it had me rolling. I'm just saying it's my testimony, so don't even try and get up on it. Out the mud.
Straight out the mud.
Out the mud.
He's rolling straight out the mud.
Out the mud.
He's rolling straight out the mud.
We out the
He's
mud.
trying to live his best life, cuz.
Out the mud.
He's straight out the mud. He's living his best life, cuz. He's straight out the mud. Look at me doing the own hook. Hey, bruh. So straight up.
Hey, dude.
So OTM Jay, off the bat, the quality's not the best, but I understand that freaking when you're starting to get a track off like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, the flow, you're creating your own flow, bro. You got your own sound. You got your own sound, and that's great.
Dude.
And your sound's developing, bro.
Hell
And your
yeah.
flow on that, bro. Your flow on that was great.
Dude, yeah.
That's like
that was crazy right there, cause I was like, oh shit.
when you changed it up. You changed it up,
Yeah.
bro. You changed your flow up, and then freaking
Yeah.
your flow sounded like a straight beat, and that speaks volumes, bro. Cause you're not mumbling on a track. A lot of people are just talking on tracks, bro. They have no soul behind them, bro, and they're speaking to soulless people. You know, and that freaking your spit on there is great, bro. Hey, bro, invest money in that track. If you want a hook, I mean, I spit a random hook for you. But if you want me to lay down a track for you for that hook, let me know. I'll hook that shit up for free. I won't even charge you. Of course, I wouldn't charge a family member.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But freaking, I'll hook you up with the fucking legit ass hook. Jason, keep going, bro. Don't stop.
Oh yeah, cause man, you were really on that right there,
That was
dude. Like,
wild, bro.
In the beginning, you were going off, like you were just like going off on it, and then at the end, like you had the chorus just right there, bro. Like, dude, like, and even in the parts where you're just saying it, it's just like I felt that, man, yo.
Because you know what? You know what it is? I felt a lot of freaking. You're telling your story. You know what I mean?
True.
Because you're straight out the mud. He's living his best life, cuz. He's coming straight out the mud. He don't give a fuck about what you gotta say, cause he is his own motherfucker. Yo, Jason, I'm gonna tell you this one time. Your spit is so lyrically defining. Everything you said meant something. Everything you said meant something. everything you said has something to do with everything that you're going through, and at the very end, you link it straight back. You came out the mud, but you're coming legit. That song was hit. The audio quality might not have been there, but I felt that shit. So you gotta invest money in that shit, cause that song that I just heard is a motherfucking hit. You're coming straight out the mud. So worry about your own business, cuz. Yeah. Much love, Jason. That was it. Jason, that song was it. We need a music video for that, man.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
Jason, that was a hit, bro.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you for blessing us with that, man. That was a hit.
Hey, even then, if you could have us in the background be like straight out the mud and you've been
Because
missing on your
because
family.
you're straight out the mud.
Hey.
You gotta mind your own business, cuz.
And he'd be like pointing to the family when he says that shit. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, you gotta mind your own business.
Cuz. We can film a whole music video
Dude,
for that,
no,
bro.
for real, like, hey.
Off the bat.
You can have the family in the background be pointing to us, be like, hey, they gotta stay out of my business, cuz, you
Yeah.
know, like, it's real shit you going through, man. Like, for real, cuz I see, you know, I heard
We
from
see
you.
We see you,
And
cuz. We see you, bro.
We see how you do it, you know what I mean? You know, done it in the past. And you've grown from that, man. Like, just keep doing you better than how you did before, you know what I mean? Like, and I get it. A lot of people put you on that hype. A lot of people try to tell you, like, hey, this is where you make the money at. But in reality, where did it get all of us? Where did it get people that we did wrong and we were put in jail?
That's
where
true.
did it get us to where we weren't doing right and we had consequences at the end for our actions?
true.
Like, you know, and like you see what you've done wrong, and it's not just saying what you've done wrong, it's what all of us as a people, we were in
we
the
are
bad.
not being set up for success whatsoever.
Dude, like,
We're victims. We're victims of this fucking society in
of
every
our own
aspect.
society, of our own in the
Of
United
our-
States, straight
But
up.
I love how you're filtering the shit that this world's putting, and you're putting it to music.
Oh yeah, man.
Another thing, freaking Jay, I'll keep speaking on this. Hanji, sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll keep speaking on this, bruh. I've always said, bruh, all these rappers are trying to sound like everybody else.
Every time.
When they got their own, every single area got their own slang.
Yep.
Philadelphia got their own slang. Bay Area got their own slang.
True.
Chicago got their own slang. Texas got their own slang. But they're not using these slang in their music. Out the mud. A couple other things you said, bruh, were really defined aspects of where you're from.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't tapping into that. And I respect the hell out of that, bruh. Keep doing it. Because I always listen to freaking slang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm always freaking, when somebody says something, like a slang term or something, I'm always about, hey, bruh, where do you hear that at? You know what I mean? So I straight up out the mud, Jay, bruh, keep going, bruh. Cause freaking there's been years where freaking me, Hanji, Dressel were all sitting there freestyling nonstop, and you had a fucking couple bars here and there. You know what I mean?
We were younger, dude, man.
Freestyle, we were just freestyling for days, bruh.
And you know, there'd be some days where me and you wouldn't even want to get on it. Because I know even then I was starting with you. Because
Yeah.
I was starting up just as you were starting up. Because, you know, our family, how, you know, we want to get people into, like, rapping. We want to get people out of their comfort zone.
Hell yeah.
Because you can't always be in your comfort zone behind your wall, bro. Like, you got to explore. You got to, how would you say, damn, what's that one word?
You gotta think outside the box.
Basically.
Too many people are inside this box of hip hop where this is what's hot. This is only what's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That small
and
little box.
you gotta follow this demographic of what's hot. You know what I
No,
mean? And
for
it's
real.
not hot. It's not hot. It's
No,
whatever.
it's not.
It's what this world's promoting to you. It's what Big Brother's freaking promoting you. This is hot. This is hot. Yeet is hot. This is hot. This is hot. And they're not even rapping to a fucking beat.
Dude.
There's no spirit behind any of these artists that are hot right now, bruh.
Yep.
OTM Jay, everything you just spit, it had soul.
Yep.
You had flow.
Yep.
You had freaking contents. You know what? The audio might not have been there. You know what I mean? But everything else, bruh, so like I always said, you either have something or you have nothing, right? You can have the best streaming setup in the world. You can have the best mics, the best PC. You know what I mean? But if you don't have content, if you don't have nothing to say, does it really mean anything? But if you have a decent mic going on here, we have one mic.
We have something going.
We have a decent camera setup. We have a decent streaming setup. You know what I mean? But the content is there.
Exactly. You gotta realize.
So it means something.
Come on.
You want it to mean something, or you want it to mean nothing? You know what I mean? And I love the fact that we're hitting topics. We're not just sitting here cloud chasing the chat the whole time. Dude. You know what I mean? Bro, we haven't even covered any of the topics that we had written. Bro, we're 2 hours into the stream. We haven't even covered the Oakland IRL stream.
We haven't covered one topic. Not even one.
We haven't even covered one, bruh. You know what I mean? And we kept the shit flowing. There's no downtime. You don't see me and YounginN3ckrolo sitting there looking at our phone. You know what I mean?
My shit's in my pocket. Like, I'm here with my family.
Keep it there, bro. Keep it in your pocket, bro. Legit. But OTM Jay, the feedback, we gave you all the feedback you need, bro. I love the fact that just us freestyling as youngsters, you know, and growing up, and you sitting there at like the next era. I'm 100% proud of you, bro. 100% proud of you. Because you're taking this shit legit. You're telling a story. Bro, you've been through life. You've been through some shit we all have. You know what I mean? But you're actually, like me and y'all, but we don't really care about music. We don't really care about putting this shit to a mic. We'll sit here and freestyle all day. Freestyling's our thing. Yeah. Hey, bro, get this shit to 20 likes. We'll do a 30-minute freestyle for you guys. Hey, off the freaking bat, and it won't be nothing. It won't be nothing to us, bro. All for content. Let's see what the chat's saying, bro. Let's get back to the chat.
Let's see what y'all think about that, for real, man.
Hey, bro, Spliffmode TV is in our freaking chat. Toke.
No freaking way.
Much love, Toke.
Yo, Toke.
Hey, shout out Allie, bro. I love y'all, bro. Y'all inspired so much, bro. You inspired me so much to do this, bro. You, Yuri, Bell, y'all had a freaking part in what I'm doing here. You know what I mean? Y'all had a freaking part in this, and I just want to give you guys a shout out. I can't express how much freaking y'all freaking inspired me, bro. And it might not be anything to you, bro, but it's 100% legit to us, and that's genuine.
Yeah.
That's 100% genuine, bro. Spliffmode TV's in my chat, bro. Damn. Hey, bro. Hey, can we do? Hey, let's do 20. Let's do 20 chops off the bat for Spliffmode TV. Yeah.
Hey, who's down for it?
Hey, 10 chops for Hanji. 10 chops for me. Let's do. Hey, just for Spliffmode TV showing up in my chat for the first time. Let's do 10 chops off the bat for Spliffmode TV. Yo, let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on, let's get it.
I'm coming straight off the mud. Alright, hey yo, just for Spliffmode coming through, we're getting 10 chops off the bat. 10 chops for both of us. I'm taking 10 chops, Hanji's taking 10 chops. Hanji, let's get your 10 chops out the way right now. Hey yo, much love, like, comment, subscribe. Get this shit to 20 likes, bruh, and we'll do a 30-minute freestyle stream. Get this shit to 1,000 subs. We're doing a freaking Oakland IRL stream. Let's go.
Hey, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Toke, you know I laid that shit in for you, Toke. You know I laid that in for you. Alright, I'm gonna take mine. Hold on, let me get this jacket off.
Oh shit.
Let's take mine. Let's take mine out the bat. Let's go.
Hey.
Lay that shit in, Hanji.
Alright, they ready? Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. You already know, man.
And what I love about the chops is YouTube is not freaking keen to freaking what a chop is, bruh. I think they're thinking we're talking about a pork chop. You know what I mean? They think we're talking about a pork chop in this, bruh. Hey, bruh, this has been CgoTheAmigo was a great stream. OTM Jay was a great stream. Me and Hanji just had a freaking solid ass stream, bro. We just had a solid ass stream. Hey, Ashley, what do you think about Hanji's chops right here? Those come correct or what?
Come on, tell me. For real.
Let it be known, motherfucker. Let it be known, motherfucker. Hey. So let's talk. Hey, bro. So before we get distracted even more, let's talk about this Oakland IRL stream. All right. So the last stream I had, I set a light goal, right? And if you hit that light goal, we're gonna do a downtown Oakland IRL stream. Because I'm on my way. I'm at a freaking 621 subs, right? The subs are growing. The watch hours are crazy. You guys are freaking really watching my stuff.
Hey, man.
But I really need this 1,000 subs, and I need these watch hours. Yeah. And so what I really wanted to do, right? I waited until all the clubs got out, right? I live right in downtown Oakland. There's clubs going on nonstop in this freaking. If you go
Everywhere.
to my YouTube channel, you can peep this IRL stream. And so freaking I wanted to do a test stream just to see how long I could stream for, how much of my battery it would take, and how my quality would be. Because I'm not trying to be like Yuri and have this whole backpack on me. I'm gonna get jacked.
Dude, man.
I'm gonna get jacked out here.
Yo, especially in Oakland when you have so much equipment on, people check you.
Yeah, they will.
And they won't even check you to be like, what you got? They'll just be like, run your shit automatically.
Run your shit. You gotta
like,
pick it up.
come on, man.
And during this IRL stream, I got pressed 3 times.
Hey.
Right? So I started down Telegraph. We went by the Fox Theater.
Okay.
I talked about the Fox Theater a little bit. I talked about all the shows I seen there.
Hey.
So we started walking, right? There's a group of people paying double dutch.
What?
Right in front of the Fox
In
Theater.
front of the Fox
They're playing double dutch. So then
just jumping rope.
then I go down more, and we see people throwing up. There's people being ratchet as shit. These conversations people were having were crazy.
Dude.
Right? So I went straight down Telegraph till we hit 12th Street.
Okay.
And I took everybody down to the Foot Locker. Well, the Foot Locker's no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this Foot Locker over there by 12th Street, right? Right where City Hall is. That during all the freaking riot streams, right? There's years worth of riots going down Broadway right there.
Oh, yeah.
And this Foot Locker would always get hit up and broken into.
Man.
And there was always fucking viral video of people going in the Foot Locker.
Snatching all the shoes.
Coming out with shoes.
Boxes, bro. Like, hey, I had a few homies on that shit, but hey, we ain't gonna say names.
We ain't gonna say names. We have family members that came out of there hooked up with some shoes, bro. We had a family member that came out with the 12 and a half pair of shoes that didn't even fit him, but he was still wearing that shit, bro.
Hey, still had them on.
And that must have been 15 years ago.
Dude.
You know what I mean? That wasn't even recent. That was like 15 freaking years ago. So we went by there, right? And we shot that. And then I walked down freaking Broadway. So then I went down Telegraph, right? Mm-hmm. And then I took a loop, and then I turned around and I went down Broadway. Yeah. And there's freaking the club scene out here was lit, bro. There was people partying in the street, chilling. Freaking, there were bums. This one dude, I was walking there. You can see this in the IRL stream. When I hit 19th Street and I made a left, right? There was this dude that was talking hella crazy to me. Right?
He was talking nonsense.
And I straight up said, I was like, one's in the chat, and I'll follow this dude. And I ended up following him, and he was freaking content gold, bruh. Content gold, man.
Bruh, hey, it'd be so funny when the people that talk shit to you the most, and it's like, dude, like, what's happening right now? Oh, I'm just gonna follow you around because you know what? You're being a dick to me. You're trying to talk shit. You're trying to say stuff like, bro, like, speak facts, but don't speak out your ass. Okay? That's the realest shit right there. That's the quote of the day. Speak facts, but don't speak out your ass.
I be doing this with the mouth when people are talking out their ass and they don't know what I'm doing, right?
That's what you're doing the whole time.
And there's another thing I do, right? There's a thing called awkward turtle that we did back in the day, right?
What is that?
Where if we're all at a party and it's time to go,
yeah,
I'll make eye contact with the homie and I'll throw up the awkward turtle. It's one hand on top of the other with the turtle legs, right? And I'll do that, and that's when you know it's time to go, right? Or if somebody being awkward as shit, you just throw that up right there. I call it awkward turtle. Somebody showed me that, bro. They showed me it, but I innovated it with the homies. You know what I mean? So now that's how you know it's time to go. If we're at a party and it's time to go, I look at Hanji and be like, on the low. And he already knows. You know what I mean?
Go.
Awkward turtle. Feel free to use that, bro. Feel free to use that. Spliffmode TV with a nice
Yo, that shit's crazy, man. Hey, shout out to Toad. Hey, shout out to Yuri. Shout out to everyone from Spliffmode. Hey, that really actually gave good content out there.
Thank you guys.
That didn't actually want to just talk shit about people, but shit happened where you had to bring up the subject to keep them on record about what they've done on your show.
Because you gotta split. You gotta spit your piece, bro.
Nah, for real. And my cousin's shown me this shit that's what's happened on Spliffmode TV to other things too, man. Like with freaking No Jumper, dude. Like. I was like, yo, my cousin's a fucking mod for this. Like, dude, you know how many people watch this shit?
For real.
And then even then, they weren't even giving credit to their own people when it was due. Like, they would just make other people work for just something that the government wants to make us feel like we're under the man. We're always gonna be under the man, right? So why the fuck does freaking No Jumper care about us? Why the fuck do we give our freaking heart out to them when they don't even show it back to
Hell
you?
yeah.
Like, you know, like, I understand that. Y'all went through some shit, man. And if you're still around on No Jumper, credit to you. But at the same time, Adam 22, Adam 21, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, he had some shit to say about the Latino community.
He did, bro.
He said some fuck shit that we don't fuck with. And you know what? Even our own people said we can come to his place right now. They're around the corner.
You remember that shit? You remember
Like,
that?
come
you remember
on,
that
man.
shit, bro?
Like, dude, when they try to say spick, like, come on, man. You can't be saying that stuff around Latinos. The same way how when we're with our brothers, we don't be trying to say the N-word unless they tell us it's all right. But we're not going to use it with other people when they don't feel that. You know what I mean?
So,
Like,
I'm not gonna have many times to speak on this, and
Go ahead,
I never
go
want to freaking. I don't mean to interrupt you, but
No,
we're
go ahead.
on this topic.
yeah, go ahead.
I was somebody on Spliffmode stream tried to call me a spick,
My cousin.
but we all heard he didn't say spick. He wasn't trying to say
He said
spliff mode.
spis-
He wasn't trying to say spliff mode,
Yeah, he
right?
wasn't.
He wasn't. And he wasn't. But what was he trying to say?
Because he says spit.
Well, but then, and
like,
if he wasn't, and it happened right after a Mexican comment. If he wasn't trying to say spick, what was he trying to say? And then it gets even deeper. What did I say to even freaking engulf this? Nobody can tell me.
like, dude, they only have credit for what the dude
Nobody-
said.
nobody can
but
say.
they
Nobody
don't
can
even
say.
try to.
What did I say?
What? They don't even try to say what my cousin said.
And
They
that
only
shit-
worry about what the bruh said.
That shit blew up, bruh. That shit was American. That shit was on American Cholo shit. That shit was everywhere, bruh. And I never really spoke on it. And I'll speak on it right now for the first time ever, right? It's crazy how people can get away with racist shit
Yeah.
and still be influencers and still be out there like that. Out here in Oakland, that shit would never fly. Cause
Yeah.
out here, the brothers and the Mexicans are on the same page.
Yo, for real, we're trying to stay away
I don't
from
know what it's like
brother
everywhere.
man.
I don't
man.
know what it's like everywhere else, but out here, we're all the. It's not Mexicans and African Americans. We're all built the same. We're all under the same demographic. You know what I mean?
True.
And I just love the melting pot out here, man. It's Mexicans and Asians and African Americans, brothers, sisters, cuz, ninjas, all chilling and being able to vibe together.
Yeah.
When I go to other places, it's a lot more segregated.
A lot of different cities,
It's a
man.
lot more segregated, bruh.
Dude.
It's a lot more segregated. Wherever it is, it's a lot more segregated, bruh. And it's crazy that you know what it is too? It's when people lose their souls to the streaming shit, right? They drop their guard. And that's what happened. Homeboy dropped his guard. He had some freaking evil soul that took over his body for a second, right?
Yeah, it was probably too
and he was
long.
thinking
and
it,
shit.
and he was thinking it. And he's like, if I say this will be so much content. But then right before he busted it out,
He didn't
was just
think
like,
about
He was just
it.
like, wait a minute, this might get sput, and then.
And then he fucked up, dude. And
What-
I
what-
heard that shit, dude.
What was he trying to say?
Yeah, dude.
If
like,
he wasn't trying to call me a spick, what was he trying to say? Nobody can tell me. What did I say to even set this fool off? Nobody can tell me.
hey, people.
Hold the people around you accountable,
Yeah.
because a lot of people aren't being held accountable for shit, and they know they can get away with it.
Yeah, that's true, man.
And that's all I gotta say about that, motherfucker. We're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that for the Clips channel. How about that?
Hey, dude. Hey, but people, for real. In the
Hey,
clips,
hold on. Shout out Ashley, bro. I know you gotta cut out. I know you
Oh.
gotta. Hey, thanks for coming through, Ashley, and being part of the chat. Thanks for Jazzy for coming through. Thanks
Hey,
Spliffmode
thank
TV
you
for
for
coming
sure.
through. Thanks OTM Jay for coming through. Thank my
Hey,
Uncle Tim
man.
for coming through.
Everybody out here,
We're
man.
gonna be out here. We're gonna be on here for a little longer, bro. We're gonna get spitting this. But like I said, bro, if people aren't being held accountable, they can say whatever they want.
right.
And it's not and it's not even their fault. It's the circle of people around them that are not holding these people accountable for anything they do. They're like, oh, he's a mess. He's entertaining. You know what I mean? Let's just keep him going, right? Because he's entertaining. He's giving people things to talk about.
Yeah.
It's these toxic shit that people are pushing out, right? Oh, he's a mess. Let's keep it. No, let's not hold him accountable because he's a mess. He's gonna give us subjects to talk about. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to bring a downplay on this stream whatsoever, you know, because this is a positive stream, very uplifting stream. But I had to get that out.
Yeah.
I had, and that's all I got to say about the.
Hey, true, man. Sometimes we could talk about very positive stuff, but other things we gotta keep it real, for real, because like other people just think it's always about fucking glitter and ponies and shit. nah, it's not always gonna be sunshine over the rainbow.
It's true.
Sometimes you're gonna have a rainy day, and you gotta be prepared for shit that you're not even prepared for when it comes, man.
That's true.
You gotta always remember, stay one step ahead of the play. Don't always be a part of the play.
That's true.
Because then you can play yourself. At the end of the game, you play yourself, you making a fool of yourself on the internet.
For clout.
For clout.
For views.
For what reason?
You're losing your whole soul.
Dude.
Just for views and content.
Like, man, it's not cool, you know?
And you can do that, but when you bring other people into it, and then you want to freaking try to demoralize somebody else just for your content, there's something wrong with you right here, and there's something wrong with you right here.
No, for real, those people that believe
OTM Jay. Hey, thanks for the donations and the choke slam, bro. That was dope. Hey, have a great night, OTM Jay, bro. Keep that music coming, bro. Keep this music coming, bro, because you got a good thing going, man. I'll tell you straight up, because I tell you, OTM Jay, I'll tell you if you're fucking up. I'll tell you if your music's whack. I'm one of those people that'll tell you when your music sucks. And you got a good thing going, bro. Keep going. Keep freaking following your path, bro. Because freaking, that's what it is, man. Hey, bro, we've been streaming for freaking, 2 hours, man.
Dude, already?
2 hour stream.
They don't even feel like it.
Look,
like, what?
Let's finish this IRL go stream, though.
Alright,
let's finish this off the bat. So freaking, I got pressed 3 times. Dude. When I was walking in front of Both Sides Liquor.
Oh, when you're talking about that day when you went up on Broadway and Telegraph.
Yeah. So when I was walking over there, somebody even pressed me. Some dude walked in front of me, tried to stop me from where I was going, and some other dude was like, "Hey man, where you from?" And you could hear it on camera. Mm-hmm. And I just kept walking, right? And I got really good at the backpack and just holding my fucking phone.
Yeah.
To keep the view good.
Yeah.
I've practiced this many a time.
Yeah, be like with your backpack, your phone right here on your hand, on your strap.
And I'm just walking,
and you're like this while the camera's recording.
Yeah.
I get you. I think
I did a great job at that. I think that all the camera angles turned out really well. You know what I mean? I was gonna put it in a freaking video right here so everybody can react to it, but freaking, you can just go to my channel and see it all. There's freaking a whole hour, and there was only like 5 minutes to where it was a little buffery, right? And so for the most part, it was a successful test stream. Yeah. And then what else happened, bruh? Freaking, I was walking back to the house, right? And these people these group of chicks, they saw me talking to myself, right? And then when I walked by, they said hi to me, and I was like, hola, right? And I kept walking, and one of them was like, he was just speaking English a second ago. Now he's talking how he's speaking Spanish, and you can hear it all on screen.
They're hella mad because they don't know a lick of Spanish.
You can hear it all on screen, bruh. You can hear the whole thing on screen, bruh.
Hey, but it'd be funny when you piss some white people off because they don't know Spanish, and it's because they feel so entitled that they don't need to learn another language so they can understand someone. I look at, like, when I was a youngin' in my middle school, I had to learn a little Chinese so I can get by and understand what these fucking Chinese old Asian women are talking about me.
That's true.
In Chinatown in Oakland, you get hella females that are Asian talking shit about you, even as old people talking shit about you, and you don't understand. Fucking, they call you Hak Kwai. Hak Kwai means the N-word.
Does it really?
Yeah, dude, in Chinese.
Thanks for that saying it. Look at that. Much respect.
Hey, because I have an African American daughter, you think that I want to put her down by saying the N-word automatic? That's disgracing my daughter and my baby mama's family to where it's with the African American community.
That's true.
And you know what? Besides the African American part, y'all derived from Africa before y'all were slaves and brought here to America. In reality, y'all say y'all African Americans, but in reality, y'all were brought as slaves to here, like Ireland, like Mexico, like China.
I wouldn't even put the American on that part.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Put your real shit out there because you're from somewhere else that someone took you as a slave.
And what I always respected out here in the Bay Area is if you're not African American, or if you're not African and you drop the N-word, you're getting pressed.
Dude, man.
You're getting pressed, and that's why I always say ninja. Whenever I'm rapping like a Too Short song or a Tupac song, I don't say the N-word, I say ninja.
Yeah.
But then you got people in LA and you got Caucasians saying the N-word, dropping the N-word left and right. I'm like, why aren't these people being pressed with? I even told homies, I was like, bro, you can't say that.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like,
you
especially
know,
when they're from
I can
somewhere
say whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, brother, I'm pressing you because where I'm from, You get pressed if you say that.
If you say that shit, you get jumped by 10 other people. If
I've
they're
seen people
around
get
seeing
got.
that shit and
I've seen
hearing
people
it,
get got.
dude, man, I've seen people where they think that, oh, I'm gonna come to Oakland and make a video so I can make fun of them. And you know what happens when you make fun of people in Oakland? You either get jumped or shot. In Oakland, if you try to make fun of our people, you get jumped or you get shot.
They get got.
And just remember that.
Get got.
No, for real, man. Like, people mess with California. People mess with the Bay Area. And it's like, look, we're one of the top 3 gangs out in this whole freaking country. United States of America. We have top 3 gangs. What do they derive from? Well, one of the 3 is the juggalos. And because of the government labeled the juggalos as a gang because there were so many people trying to start a form of alliance to where we felt that F the government didn't like it, and they tried to put the juggalos down. They really said, we're not about you, you are a gang, you're not a family, and we don't give a shit about where you come from.
And and we're going back to the juggalo subject. And there's something I didn't spit earlier when we talked about it.
I know you got a lot to spit about the juggalos.
It's just funny how
man.
right when we were labeled a gang, all of a sudden there was all these clown sightings everywhere.
Dude,
clowns were coming out of the bushes.
Oh, the one,
at people.
real ass clowns,
You know what I mean?
like real ass clowns,
Like coming, and then that was a whole thing. It was all over in Florida and Arizona. There were these clowns coming out and freaking look at what this society does to you, bruh. They turned the whole world against us.
They make you believe that juggalos
the
are
world
like that.
against us, bro.
Oh, man.
And there was nothing but love I've seen in this shit. Nothing but love, bro. And that's crazy how this world can. And ayo, we spoke on the Asian Americans earlier.
Oh man, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro, shout out to the Asian American culture out here in Oakland.
Hey, man.
Because they're being attacked, they're being beat up, their stores are being robbed.
And even the elderly too.
And the elderly.
With Asian Americans and even Latin Americans too. We're both being troubled by different communities because they feel that we don't belong here still to this day. When the American society of our people, Uncle Sam, try to put us down and make us turn against each other so we can fight each other so they can get more money in their pocket.
Because if we actually banded together, bruh, and fought as one force,
No,
right?
for real.
We'd take it over.
Dude, we would take over all the white population.
But Big Brother got this in such a rat race that they're just turning us against each other, and we're doing all the work for them. You know what I mean? Let's just turn them all against each other.
Yeah, man.
And freaking they can hold themselves down, and we'll sit here and stack dollars from all this money that's coming our way from all this gang violence and all this whole underground drug war, and that nobody's benefiting but Big Brother from all this, bro. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
dude.
why I said earlier, it's time to think outside the box, bro.
No, for real. Because
support your homies, support yourself. If you see somebody like YounginN3ckrolo said earlier, bro, whenever YounginN3ckrolo was doing bad, I was the first one to say something.
Hey, man, because I'll speak on myself before I speak on someone else, and that's facts. Because I can speak about my life, but when others try to speak on your life, it's not factual unless it's coming from the source straight up. Like you can hear something else, and it's different interpretation of how they felt in that moment. But in that moment, it could have been different for the other person, and you got to hear it firsthand. You cannot hear it from a secondary source all the time and believe it. Because when you hear it from the first source, you could see when they're lying, you can see when they're telling the truth, and you can actually feel their integrity.
Damn, so much realism being thrown out here about Hanji, bro.
Dude, and you taught me that shit, dude. No, for real, cause like my cousin taught me this shit because he was like, "Hey, Hanji, hold yourself accountable for your own actions." And sometimes I would get caught slipping. I would be the one.
He didn't want to hear that.
And I would be the
Hanji didn't
one
want to hear that.
to judge others. And then after, my cousin's like, "Yo, cuz, I understand you going through a lot. You miss your daughter. You haven't seen her. Baby mama's effing your life up."
I remember this conversation we had.
And then afterwards, I'm like, "You're right, cuz." And he's like, "Hanji, just tone it down a little. You know, you right, but
stop victimizing yourself.
But don't victimize yourself because your family doesn't agree with you fully. Only you know what really happened. Your family, they just want to say what happened and don't really understand it fully because they're different. All of our family is different.
It's true.
And the only time they'll hear the realest shit is when it comes from us, when we tell our truth, and when we mean the truth and not lie about our real life. Like, we have to keep ourselves in that line. I know I fucked up. No, I haven't had a perfect life. But
I can
you
say
know
the same
what?
thing. We can learn from our experience.
But you know what?
You don't see us victimizing ourselves out here.
Do I see myself going up and down the street, drinking alcohol every day so I can be a bum? No, I don't. But at the same time, I got to do better so I can help myself, so then I can show my family I care about y'all, and I care about me. I care about me as much as I care about y'all.
Hell yeah.
Because sometimes we forget to care about ourselves. You know what I mean? Because when we get in a relationship, we get into a friendship, and we feel like, oh, I trust them more. But sometimes it's not right. When you're drinking a little, when you're smoking, when you're doing a little bump, you know what I'm saying? Like, recognize who your real homies are, because they'll stay by you.
You know what I mean?
And the ones that just want the drugs and all that shit, dude, those aren't your real homies. They're just trying to get another snitch out of you. They're just trying to get something for themselves.
And what I always see is, bro, do whatever you want. Drink, smoke, do whatever you want to your nose, right? But it's the people that pull off that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit.
They try to suck your energy.
That when they start drinking, they turn into a totally different person.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the people you gotta watch out for. Because they're fronting in real life, and once they get that liquor courage in them, they turn into a totally different person. You know what I mean? See, and I can tell you all this shit all day. I can tell Hanji, you know, take accountability for yourself. Stop victimizing yourself. But it takes a real soul to actually take what I'm telling them and project it into their own lives. And you know what I mean? And let it change them. You know what I mean? Maybe change their perspective a little bit, you know?
And you know, for some of our younger generation, it's very hard for us to actually take accountability. Because of our parents, what we've been victimized of, what we've been going through when we were kids, because of our mother and dad cared little shits about us sometimes for our new generation. Us millennials, us Gen Zs, our parents gave less shits about us because technology was there. Technology was always there to support us.
Technology can raise them.
Yeah.
They can raise them.
Yeah, that's what our parents used to say. And everyone forgets about that shit. Everyone forgets about that.
Thank you. Look at that.
No, let me take accountability for my own actions.
Look at that.
And stop
Beautiful.
cursing.
Beautiful.
Because you know what? Everyone of our family would always say, you're messing up your life because you're on your phone too much. You're on your video games too much. But when we were kids, our parents just said, go ahead. Be a kid. Do this. Do that. Mm-hmm. And what were the rated games? Oh, PG-13? Your parents told you that you could play it if you want to, but it wasn't even your age limit? Like, dude, parental guidance.
Don't hurt them. Don't hurt them too much, Hanji. Don't hurt them too much.
They don't know shit. Nah, but you know they know a lot.
That's true.
The community knows.
That's why I felt as responsibility as like the generation before you guys that I always had to set a good example. I've always had a job.
Dude, yeah.
I've always because I ain't gonna lie. I don't mean to diss anybody, but Hanji, you didn't have too many good examples.
I didn't.
Growing up whatsoever.
I didn't.
That's why I always held a job. I looked crazy, don't get me wrong, I looked crazy, but I've always held a job, and I've always had money coming my way, and I've always took care of myself, you know, and I wanted to at least try to be a good example for your generation, for Tino,
dude.
for Carlos,
dude, man.
for Andreas, you know what I mean?
And our cousin's older than all of us, Tino, Dresso, and Carlos. Like, we have to remember that just because someone's older than us, you can't just put them down for what they've been through. You have to understand them so you can get them. But if you don't wanna understand, that's on you. That's not on them, because they're trying to let you know. Like my cousin, he's trying to let other people know. Take yourself accountable for your own actions and actually do it like a man. Don't just freaking say that you're doing it and you're chitter-chatting away your life. Talking out your ass. Don't talk out that ass, okay? Sorry for my language again, but you know what? I'm trying to work on it. And you know, my cousin said, like, we got to stop doing so much when we're on drinking, cursing, using vulgar language. Like, we got to take ourselves accountable for our own actions. And you know what? It feels good coming out to the community and saying, like, yo, this is what we really been through. A lot of people don't know it. And it doesn't matter if you don't know it. We're just spitting it for you so you can hear it first.
And a lot of people need to hear this. And if you're hearing what we're talking about and you're feeling some type of way, think about that, bro.
But just don't think about it. Rap about it. Don't think about it. Rap about it.
Yo,
think about it.
Let me spit this one time for us before we get off the stream, yo. We talked a lot of shit. We talked a lot of hit. We talked about our family stories and they were legit. We had YounginN3ckrolo on the beat. We had the YounginN3ckrolo talking about staying on his tops, staying on his pops, staying on his feet out here in these streets, motherfucker. This was a bomb ass stream. Thanks for everybody coming through on the sheet. For all the donations, legit. You had a choke slam into a bunch of boxes, legit. Yo,
oh shit.
We took a couple beers, we took a couple chops, we took a couple locks. We talked shit about the cops.
Yo,
we talked shit about our ops.
Oh,
YounginN3ckrolo sent us home one time on the stream because it's time to go.
Hey, yeah, you know it's time to go. Shit.
With the YounginN3ckrolo.
Oh, hey, while I'm chilling with the cousin low, Manic on the shit. Yeah, you know we got that fire Cali dro. Hey, even when we gotta get back, yeah, you already know, man, at the kickback, yeah. Every time when we say fuck the pigs, yeah, hey, we already know what's gonna happen in the end. They try to put us down, yeah, they saying that man, Uncle Sam try to fucking put us in the choke slam, but you know what? I'ma take it like a champ, cause you know we are the man.
Hey, YounginN3ckrolo, thanks for the fucking flow. Yo, shout out East Bay. Shout out Timo for coming through. Shout out Ashley. Shout out Jazzy for fucking dropping the Streamlabs and all the menu and the freaking everything and the clips channel. Bro, this was another freaking bomb ass stream.
Hey, for real, cuz we did it again.
And does it not feel good to get some of this stuff out though?
No, but it does, because we actually need to talk about this shit, not just keep it in, man. Like, talk about your problems, but do it in the right way. Don't throw people under the bus, man, every time that you feel it. Talk about yourself before you talk about others, but keep yourself accountable like you keep others accountable too, you know?
And as we leave you with this stream, bruh, love, if you take anything away from this, bruh, and if I ever said anything real in my whole life, love yourself.
It's true.
Learn freaking to love yourself. Freaking be the better person for your life to hold everybody else up. You know what I mean? And freaking this world isn't doing us any fucking favors whatsoever, bro.
Yeah,
so shout out everybody that came through, bro. Shout out everybody freaking listening.
Bro, thank you.
We covered a lot.
So
we covered so much, bro. We had topics.
Dude, man.
We only covered.
Look at all the comments that freaking.
Bro, we only had one comment. We only had one. We only talked about one topic. We had five. We had five altogether.
Dude.
We talked about family, freaking scuffles at the parties. We talked about freaking that juggalo shit. We talked about the gang life. We talked about
shit that I went through because of family didn't understand what was going on.
This,
like,
bro.
Dude, man.
Hey, bro, but you know what? It's getting late. It's time to end this stream, bro. Me and YounginN3ckrolo, we kept it cool. We chugged a couple beers, but now it's time to get right, motherfucker. So we gotta thank you guys so much for all this freaking. My watch hours are through the roof, and they're growing every day. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for the likes, the subs, the freaking comments. Tell a friend to sub to my channel so we can get this 1,000 subs out the way so we can freaking start getting promoted by YouTube. Bruh, and I'll do an Oakland IRL stream, and I will get my phone jack, and I'll make it worth their content. You know what I mean? It's legit. This is nothing but genuine shit.
If he gets his phone jack, I'm gonna be right there, and I'm gonna make sure these motherfuckers give it back.
Yeah.
Okay? Because in Oakland, people, they will steal your phone, and you just gotta let them know this is for a stream. And you know what? If you want to steal my phone, well, all I can do is beat your ass for a second. And
we ain't going down like no punks.
Yeah, hell no.
We ain't one of them.
I ain't no punk, so
we ain't one of them, bro.
I'll kick some ass.
Hey, so how about this? Hanji, before we get out the way, how about we give him 10 chops?
10 chops?
5 chops back to back.
Oh, 5 chops back to back?
Just
alright,
through. Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
10 chops back to Hey, y'all, thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. We're giving you 10 chops off the bat. Thanks for the chug. We saw a chug slam. We chugged 4 beers. We got some subs on here. We got some likes, bro. Let's do this. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. So let's get 5 chops out the way. Like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go. 1, 2, these cats. Oh,
they're gonna see it. Let's go.
Chop that remaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Dude, man, I felt those, Manic. I was like,
This has been another Manic Chronicles live stream, bro. Another successful stream in this piece. Thanks for everybody coming out. Subscribe to my clips channel, bro. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of clips out of this one stream, motherfucker. YounginN3ckrolo, thanks for coming out.
For sure, cuz. Thank you for having me, man.
Like I said before, y'all learn to love yourself. If there's anything you do this year, love yourself, killer. Bye-bye.